The following program is meant for adult audiences only. If you are easily offended, you are choosing to be offended by continuing to watch. If jokes upset you, whether bad or good, you might end up crying. Being a bitch in life is difficult, I imagine, but you must find a way to continue. For all the haters and lurkers, hope you enjoy the show. For the bigot army, enjoy the show. Don't be a pussy.
そうだ。テレビつけてもいいぞ。
冒険アニメ
よりによって
サイレンサー付きの拳銃だと
ワクワク。
Here we go! Lucha, 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 lucha! It's the way of life!
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call
the Grifter Zone.
Oh, you found your moo.
My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's 'cause Jesus Christ is.
Man, I want to get drunk in a hotel room with you.
That might be taken out of context.
Gay, gay, gay.
Oh. Hypno. How is it my fault? What? The bracket gifted this and I'm immediately called an anti-Semite? Come on, dog.
Bruh.
What are these characters? Nazi furry? Hypno, why would you do this to me? Said, welcome to Goonergate. Protect your booty hole.
What's up, nerds? It's Alyssa Mercante, Kotaku senior editor, and
nobody even wants you here.
And I would take her to Chili's, maybe. You know, like, genuinely, I just want the best for her. Genuinely.
Listen, if it was consensual and you didn't hate the Jews, I'd fuck the shit out of you. I would.
What did he say? People are gonna clip that. You know that I don't.
Clip it. I know you don't. Come on. But that's the thing. Why can't we have fun?
Bruh.
That's an interesting way of putting. That makes sense.
He's jealous. Fuck yeah. Been knew I was that bitch. I didn't need a man to tell him to fuck.
And Hypnotic again, member for 1 month. Thank you. Enjoy First Berserker. What's that black stuff between an elephant's toes? Slow natives. Wait.
Wild.
Yeah. On the other end of the spectrum. Yes.
Okay.
I'd say that goes out of dad into dark, but sure, yeah.
Definitely dark.
Somebody replies and it says, "This is embarrassing." And he says, "Not as embarrassing as your take on trans kids. It was not researched. It was cruel and it had no basis in facts. So forgive me if I don't take all your takes that seriously." Who's this person?
Bruh.
Look at the fucking thumbnail. God of Cock Meltdown. Oh my God, look at this. Oh man. Yeah, sure. Trans kids, for sure, man.
Right, but you're giving an opinion on an article with a headline that's inflammatory. So the fact that you're giving an opinion on what's on screen,
Did
can
I
I
focus on the inflammatory nature of the headline?
Well, can I assume that everything in this article you would agree with?
You shouldn't assume. It makes an ass out of yourself and me.
Okay, so
down his timeline, you're gonna see a lot of ass and titties. Okay, me on my Twitter timeline, you ain't gonna see none of that. As a matter of fact, like I can show you, I can scroll down my entire news feed on Twitter. Why would you ruin my point? I'm trying. God damn. Why would you ruin it? I didn't do that. I don't know who this chick is. Why would you do that? I can't even edit it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Someone you love been canceled? Have you been the target of online harassment because of something you said or refused to be compelled to say by the mob? Did you mistakenly think you could be an individual, form your own opinions, and keep all of your friends? Did your social credit score tanked because you had a conversation with, subscribe to, or follow someone who suffers from wrongthink? Have you been called a literal Nazi because you think taking care of one's physical health is important? Have you tried apologizing for your transgressions only to find out you actually poured gasoline on the they-them flames? Have you ever had a politically incorrect thought or, heaven forbid, made an off-color joke? Well, we here at the Office of the Cancelled are here for you. As a member of the club, we offer exclusive trading cards, flak jackets, lapel pins, access to bomb shelters, as well as audio tracks from based artists that are sure to pump you up for a day at the range and get some of that much-needed 2A therapy. Remember, folks, you're only canceled if you let yourself be canceled, and every one of those collectivist NPCs can go fuck themselves.
Eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. 15 years have I been waiting to sit up on my throne.
I'll wait some time because the longer we wait, like the more realistic it'll be, you know, when he comes back to life. The touch of the black man in a woke story. The God hand shining down, shining upon thee. White man as you lay down. Cis white man and couple in background. Understand the power of a black man is a God hand.
Pro-black Twitter!
I breathe life into you. One touch is not enough from greatness. One touch from the black man. Watch me do it again. Kneel and be amazed at the touch of the black man. I bring life. I bring life.
Pro-black Twitter hoes!
That's right! That's right!
Robocock, don't clip that, no!
Bruh.
Oh God, that's getting clipped.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Oh shit. I was doing so good tonight too.
I'm tired of you! Drops, retard. Robocock. Bring out the bonus!
everybody, to another episode of Hypnocast. That's right, we are live, boys. We are live, we are live, we are live. We're going to dive down the rabbit hole that is known as the internet. But before we do any of that, you need to bring it in close right now, ladies and gentlemen. Bring it in close. Listen, we survived Monday. All right, we survived Monday. That's got to count for something. That has to count for something because we all know how much we hate Mondays. But now it's Tuesday. So bring it in close. We're a little bit happier, just a little bit happier. Bring it. That's too close, though. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. And listen very closely to the following message.
Do not fucking touch Santa's hairy belly.
If you are watching on YouTube, like the stream. Like it. Now. Right now. If you're watching on Rumble, like the stream. If you're watching on Twitter, like the post. And if you're watching anywhere else right now, you're gay. So like the screen. Don't let it happen to you. Can I get a mic check, please? Mic check, titty check, balls check. What are we checking? What are we checking today? Guys, we got a lot of video games that we have to go over today. We also have a lot of interesting topics that we're going to go over today. But what are you guys checking today? Let's see. We got a heresy check. Okay. All right. Fair enough. It's called X. Thank you very much check. Okay. Fair enough. I think he's talking about Twitter. I don't know. Asian women check. There you go. Watching from Lara Croft's loft check. That's interesting. Hypnotics video today check. Thank you for that, Darth Dimos. I appreciate that. What's up, Hip Hopnotic check. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that as well. Lara Croft backshot queen check. That is wow. Octopath Traveler 0 is a sleeper hit check. I don't think it's a sleeper hit because, well, I expected it to be a hit. Moose Goose check. Okay. My youngest turned 18 today. I am old check. Oh, man. Damn, old man Cad. You are old. Holy fuck. Shout out to old man Cad. Appreciate that. We got Hypnotic EXE check. Very nice. Very nice. Chad is wild check. What is it not? Grilled seasoned chicken with steamed broccoli on the side check. Very nice. No checks. Cash only check. That's fair. That's fair. Check for a check. Very nice. Lara's boobs are big check. Nice. Hypno the gayest fentanyl zombie check. Oh my God. My youngest is 30 years old check. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, guys, listen, our ESG scores are definitely at their maximum. We are fully funded. Like the stream. Like it. Right now. Now. Let's do the Bigot Army roll call. Let's see who is in his chat right now. Aside from former Kotaku Uridalis, Black Samurais, and unfortunately did exist at one point, but no longer do, and people that swear that they're not old. But I mean, let's be real, man. This is people in here with 30-year-old children. It's crazy. It's crazy, but it's okay. It comes for us all at some point. That's what she said. We got Dr. Richard Kimball. What's up, man? He said, made it, just got back in time from a stupid-ass Christmas party. I like that. Mr. Melancholy, Creepier07, Blue Octopussy, Colonel Ruff, Chai T, Connor Girardi, Lara's ass is firm check. Nice. We got Hanny. We got the hairy belly tickler. Prancer was a little larger than I thought, so made more than just pants. Not only do I have a knack for cooking, I think I may dabble in fashion. What do you think? Is this the first look at the serial killer known as the hairy belly tickler? Is this the first look that we've ever had at the hairy belly tickler? And he's literally has horns on his head. He killed Prancer and has horns on his head. Bro, this is getting crazy, man. This is getting legit insane. I don't know what to make of this, man. I feel like I'm in an episode of Law and Order. I really do at this point. We got Valkyrie. Beautiful Zexel, Odin Dark, the voice of the water, Frenchie 07. What's up, Frenchie? How you doing? We got Sleeping Nova. We got Nick Havoc. We got the King Joker, Wingnut. We got Melody Johnson, Fluffy Murder Machine, Dragon. We got Mr. Blue Cthulhu. We got Rune with the Power of the Monkey. We got Edgelord. We got Marius. We got Soul Reaper, Radio Chimp, Backbone EJ8. We got Grimlock. We got Felsteph, Karnak Ketrel over on Rumble. We got Valkyrie again, Romanizer 24. We got Real GDR. We got Old Man Cad, Deidre over on Rumble. Oliver Adam. We got Joseph, Crash Collins on Rumble. 17 Crash. We got Bugsy, Dark Obsidian. What's up, dude? We got Raven Rainfall. We got 2K GameCuber. Hans 9311 playing Tainted Grail. Nice. Good choice. Good choice, my man. We got Danko Orange, Jason Long, Mr. Melancholy, Moogle, Little Hypnotic, Adam Juman over on Rumble. We got D-Mag. We got, let me see, Dart Dimos. Who else is here? I-Man Rich. What's up, dude? We got Azrai 2000. We got Too Cool Curry. Alucard, Speedy Cake. We got Dylan B, Lord Bowser. Who else is in here, man? Crippled Snorlax. All right, 4 more people. 4 more people, and then we got to get on with the show. 4 more people. We got Low KZ420 on Rumble. We got Lionheart Cowboy. Who else is in here? We got Raptor Kratos. We got Light Ferret over on Rumble. We got China. What's up, China? We got Dikachu. What's up, Dikachu? We got Gasherman 13. What's going on, man? And last but not least, we got Gray Soul 81. Spectral Heartless. Extra Hall. I can't wait to play this game. And we got Kaylin. And of course, Flip Shazam, D-Mag, and Yamato 85. All right, boys. I called on as many people as I possibly could. Let's sacrifice your fellow Big Army member, and let's see who is going to get this really awkward Tuesday money shot. Come on, it's Tuesday, man. It's Tuesday. Who gets a money shot on a Tuesday? Let's be real. We got Scrap Gamer saying booty hole protected. Reverse Uno power level 9,000 in the name of Space King. Praise the Space King to go down by 1. Creepio7 says, I summon the Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck. Go down by 3. 1, 2, 3. Old Man Cad. Healing in my medical bunker 40 meters below Pikes Peak. On Terra, Ultramarines say get the fuck off of the general's lawn and go bug someone down by 3 and leave him alone. Fuck your feelings. 1, 2, 3. Hanny, by the power of the Guno, fuck off. Just send the next retard down by 4 to Kata's toilet and force the said retard to gobble Brie Larson's feet, all while Hypno gets cucked by Kojima. 1, 2, 3, 4. 17 Crash, booty hole entry denied. Go down by 3. Here comes Santa Claus, right down Money Shot Lane. Sploosh. 1, 2, 3. Creepier, I summon the Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck. Go down by 3. 1, 2, 3. Handy got chosen again. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got Creepier with the deck Pot of Greed again. 1, 2, 3. Handy got chosen again one more time, and he's getting felted. 1, 2, 3, 4. Old Man Cad chosen again. 1, 2, 3. Creepier's on his last leg. 1, 2, 3. 17 Crash again. 1, 2, 3. Old Man Cad is on his last leg. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Holy shit.
Wow, we were about to have multiple self money shots. And then Shinphil came in here and saved everybody from money shotting themselves. He said, give it to me or Santa's hairy belly's going to get it. Well, thank God for Shinphil Stottery. Ladies and gentlemen, Shinphil, you are the recipient of the money shot today.
What the?
Like the streak. Nice job, Shinpil. You saved the chat from self-money shots. Good job. Go clean up now. All right, boys, listen, we got a lot we got to talk about today. All right, we're going to talk about how they are trying to cancel Divinity. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the gaming journalists have chosen their next target, and it's so ironic that it's Larian Studios, the studio that all these people were praising because Baldur's Gate 3 had all of the gay bear sex that you could possibly want in a video game, and they got praised for it. Mind you, it also had straight sex, but that's besides the point. They were praising all of the weird nonsense, right? Well, apparently Larian Studios is their next target. And why is that? Well, that's because Larian openly admitted what every other studio has openly admitted as well, at least in AAA anyway, that they are in fact using some form of generative AI as a tool for their artists, but that is just not acceptable. Right, that's it. Once you have admitted that you are utilizing generative AI, you already know what that means. The journalists, they have gone full force on them now. They're like, nope, unacceptable. Unacceptable. So we're going to go over it. We're going to discuss Larian Studios' admission to using generative AI. We even have a statement from someone at Larian Studios. They're not happy about it. Right? They're not happy about it. So we're going to talk about it. We're also going to go over Sucker Punch's head of studio has officially left the studio after decades of being there. Now, this is a really interesting story because some people are trying to spin this or make this seem as if this has to do with the failure of Ghost of Yotei in comparison to Ghost of Tsushima. And it very well may be. Now, obviously, Sucker Punch is not going to spin it in that way. They're going to say, well, this was planned. You know, this is just like, it's a passing of the torch, right? We're just passing the torch willingly at this point. And you could spin it really any way you want at the end of the day. But what we do know is that the head of the studio is, in fact, leaving. It has announced that he is passing the torch over to somebody else, 2 people, I believe, at Sucker Punch. So, yeah, it's an interesting story. We're going to talk about it. And we're also going to go over my personal Steam replay of 2025, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. My own personal Steam replay of 2025. We're going to go over all the video games that I played, the amount of achievements that I've locked, all kinds of shit. All the things that people who don't play video games do. Yeah, that's, all the outrage grifting that I've done. Yes, we're going to do that. We're going to definitely go over that. And we're going to compare it to some others Steam replays of 2025. Because it's so funny. The journalists are out here making articles about how they played like 3 video games extensively for 2025. And I just want to look at them and say, I'm the grifter. Meanwhile, you guys barely played anything. It's an interesting dynamic going on. So we're going to talk about that. And we got a million other topics we're going to go over. We got a million fucking video games to go over. We got indie games to go over. It's going to be a busy Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. So please do me a favor, like the fucking stream. Let's get into the pre-stream legend.
Money, print money, cash, money, wealth, capitalism, raise a bunch of money, more money, heaps and heaps of money, print money, cash, money, wealth, capitalism, raise a bunch of money, super chat money.
As salty as the sea, calling us no-code names. SJW screaming, but it's money they blame. Burning with envy, they're falling flat. They can't handle the sound of a super chat.
That's right. We got ourselves the pre-stream legends, ladies and gentlemen, where if we get lucky today, because we got very lucky yesterday, because fucking Tiger King came in and just dropped a massive fucking banger, bro. Massive banger. And you guys just kept right at the end. I appreciate it very much, man. Thank you so much. Let's get into it, shall we? Pre-stream legends. We're trying to get to 520 tier 1s in a row and 209 tier 2s in a row. So let's get into it. Real GDR with a 5 also dropped a banger right at the end of the stream, by the way, a 20 membership banger yesterday. He says for a 5, Pre-Cum Legends. Pre-Cum Legends is fucking insane, by the way. Thank you, GDR. I appreciate it. Xavier with the Golden Sun profile picture gives 1 Hypnotic membership. Thank you, Xavier. I appreciate that very much, my man. And then we got the Immigrant Beaver. The Immigrant Beaver with a Canadian 2 says, at the White House, time to get a deal for Canada. Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my God, bro. The Immigrant Beaver. I hope you realize that ICE is gonna fucking get your ass now, Beaver. ICE is gonna get your ass, man. Well, actually, no, they love Canadians. It depends how woke you are. Depends how woke you are. Beaver, be careful. Okay, be careful, man. Then we got Mr. Melancholy with a 99-cent super sticker. Thank you, Mr. Melancholy. I appreciate that very much. And then Peaches and Cream. Peaches and Cream dropped a 10 membership mega banger.
Fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Shout out to Peaches and Cream. Thank you so much for the 10 membership mega banger. And considering that is the first one of the stream, you already know what that means. Shout out to Peaches and Cream. Thank you so much for the 10 membership mega banger. And then we got Little Hypnotic with a 5. Hi, Dad. I raked some leaves earlier in our elderly neighbor's yard and got paid. Here's $5. Miss Sonia is the best. Oh, my God. You raked. Do you realize the racism in that comment? Do you realize the racism by saying that you raked leaves in someone's yard? You fucking Mexican. God damn it. We are Hispanic. You're not supposed to say those things. Shout out to Little Hypnotic, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Odin Dark with a 2 says Hypnotic is 69 years old. It sure feels like it some days. I'm not going to lie to you. But you know what? That's okay. We are naturally energetic. I'm trying to go through my entire life without utilizing coffee for energy. And God damn it, I'm going to go as far as I could possibly go. We got Dragon with a 2. It's not Blue Monday. It's Bison Day of Tuesday. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. It's a Street Fighter reference, obviously. It's a Street Fighter reference. For him, it was Tuesday. Thank you, man. And then this fucking legend. Look at this guy, bro. Always holding it down. Always holding it down. King Demon Wing with a 20 membership hyper bang.
Let's fucking go! It's a membership banger!
King Demon Wing, what clip do you want, my man? I'm going to play you a clip considering we have no red boys yet. This counts as a red boy, but for a membership. So let me know what clip you want, my brother. Thank you so much for the 20 membership hyper banger. That is insane. And then we got the Immigrant Beaver with a 2. ICE doesn't take logging ID for citizen ID. Got cuffed. That happened so fast. Fuck. Oh, no. He's in the back of an ICE vehicle. No. No. The Immigrant Beaver got locked up already. No. Oh, no. Look at him. Oh, fuck. Shit. We gotta get him out somehow. We gotta get him out somehow. He's fucked. Oh, no. Well, hopefully this can help. King Demon Wing. He wants fairies. Let's go.
All right.
it's another Red Boy Hyper Banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
Holy shit.
King Demon Wing, 20 membership hyper banger. Thank you so much, my man. I greatly appreciate it, brother. And then we got Panthra, who, by the way, well, let me just read it first. For a 2, he says, I've hit the double nickel today. Guys, it is Panthra's fucking birthday. We celebrated his birthday over at Griffcast. And now we need to celebrate his birthday today. Let's fucking go on Hypnocast. Celebrate Panthra's birthday. Let's get some cake emojis. Cake emojis right now. Let's fucking go, man. Shout out to Panther. Thank you so much for the 2. Happy birthday, my man. Cake emojis in the chat for Panther. Let's go. And then we got Dash Attack with a $20. Here we go. Mucha lucha, mucha lucha. It's a way of life. Mucha lucha. He says, hey, Hypno, apologies for the other day. That out of the way, I think this AI thing is classic moral panic. It's just being used to brainstorm for the game. It's not outsourcing anyone. Larian needs to stand their ground. Well, they are standing their ground, and we're gonna talk about it when we get into the topic. But yeah, it's the AI thing. It's a moral panic that is being caused by the people that are getting replaced by AI. That's really what it is, and they know that there's really no way for it to be stopped. Right, like AI is coming for their jobs one way or another, and the better ones are delaying it. Realistically, for as long as they can. But the bad ones have either already been replaced or about to be replaced, or they see their replacement coming, like whatever it may be. So it's definitely moral panic, and they're trying to turn it into a thing of like, you really want to replace us for AI? Do you not care about people? That's what they're trying to turn it into. And it's really not successful. Had they been able to do this during a time where cancel culture was still a thing, they might have been successful. But the truth is that people just don't fucking care about your morality bullshit policing. Nobody cares anymore. If you're going to be out here trying to be like, you should feel bad if you support XYZ studio because they're using AI, go fuck yourself, bro. Get the fuck out of my face with that moral policing bullshit. So it's not really as effective as it could have been so many years ago, which probably makes them feel worse now that I mentioned that. But thank you for the 20, my man. And no worries. Kaylin with a 2 says, I am with the beaver on this one. Bro, Kaylin, you need to go save the beaver. He got locked up by ICE. Dark Dimos with a 99.99 first Red Boy Hyperbanger. Here we go! Mucha lucha, mucha lucha. It's the way of life. Mucha lucha. Dark Dimos says, give old man Cad what he wants. That's crazy, bro. Dark Dimos just dropped a $100 Red Boy Hyperbanger to give old man Cad what he desires. That is honestly amazing. Talk about fucking like community, man. Holy shit, dude. That is actually pretty insane. That's pretty insane. And I would have given him goth Asian girls. However, old man Cad just said in the chat that he wants to change it up and he wants goth Latinas. So that's what we're going to do for Dark Dimos, goth Latinas. Let's go.
All right, boys, we have another Red Boy Hyper Banger. Let's bring the ladies in.
Holy shit.
Shout out to Dark Dimos dropping that absolutely insane 99.99 Red Boy Hyperbanger. I appreciate that, my man. Thank you so much. Super Jones Bros. What's with that profile picture, man? That's amazing. With a 5, Ed, and Eddie. We're 5 years in and people are still taking the jabs. How the fuck are these people not tired of it? Stop beating a dead horse already. It's 100% brain dead. It's because Super Jones Bros, it's in my opinion and in my belief that it's not the jab that people are addicted to. What it is that people are addicted to the power and the social morality policing power that they got from utilizing the jab and being able to tell everybody else that they're jabbed. And if you're not, well, you're just whatever. You're a bigot. You're a this. You're a that. People really, they really got addicted to the power. Like your average loser in real life, right, that had nothing else going for their life, that loved to tell people what to do online, were able to transfer that power to real life during the height of the jab. And they were able to utilize that to then police other people and tell people what to do in real life. And people were scared, people were scared to fight against that. And for about a year or so, they had full moral control over people. And then, they lost that. And they've been trying to get that ever since. They've been trying to get it back. They loved it, man. Those Karens in the world, they absolutely fucking love it, They absolutely love it. So whether you got the jab or not, I don't give a fuck. It's the people that try to utilize the jab to try to moral police others. That's where I have a problem with that. Gray Soul for 5 months. I came in late. Where did the turkey go today? The turkey's dead. The turkey's dead. If you're talking about the goose, the wombat, or in this case, the immigrant beaver, well, I mean, they're all over the place. So, wait, hold on. Immigrant, no! Oh, no, man. Immigrant beaver. For the $2 says, never trust a beaver with a spoon. Back to Canada. No, he's in jail. Fuck, he's in jail. No. ICE got him. Damn it. Fuck, can we save him? Is there a way to save him? Is there a way to save him? I don't know. We gotta figure this out. James Zopp with a 5. Most of the garbage. Did you mean to say garbage? Garbage journalists is using AI to write. They are hypocrites. They always have been. Yeah, no, they've been using AI to write their articles for over a year now. You can tell it with some of their articles. It's so obviously AI. China with a 5. If woke, lamestream journalists cared about people, they would love straight people lots more because gay people don't make more people. Straight is great. Yeah, that's true. That is absolutely true. The immigrant... Oh, wait, what? For a 2, looks like ICE couldn't hold this rodent. I'm home. Oh, shit, he's on the run. Immigrant beaver is on the run. Or did you get deported to... Oh, you got sent to Canada. I see. Damn. All right, well, immigrant beaver's back in Canada now. He got locked up, but now he got deported back to Canada. He's free from ICE right now. Shout out to immigrant beaver. You made it home. You need to plan a better trip to the U.S. without getting fucking deported next time. We gotta plan a better trip, my man. Let's go over the Rumble. Rumble, we got who do we got? Adam Juba with $1. Never know the beaver might negotiate better than Mark Kearney. That's possible. Adam Juba with $1. All the beaver has to say is that he is Mark Kearney and he will be released. No one would deport that pansy. I would love to see people convince a VTuber AI is bad. That's actually a good point, Adam Juman. That's a good point. Okay, we are fully caught up on Rumble. We're caught up on everywhere. Let's fucking go. That was legendary, man. I want to say we got pretty close to tier 1. I don't know if we're actually quite there yet, but we got pretty close to tier 1. So shout out to you guys. Fantastic support today. I appreciate it. Let's get into the content. First, we're going to start off with something a little bit different. We're going to start off with funny videos, ladies and gentlemen. Do you guys know the emotional story of the soldier character in Hitman? When people tell you that video game characters are just characters, I want you guys to realize that that is not true whatsoever, okay? That is not true whatsoever. Watch this video.
I think I've just been fired. I like it here. But who, though? Friend. Oh, you mean Vincent? Yeah, I'll go see him then. Okay, I'll call you later. I have to tell you something. I like it here. My friends are here. You're here. We'll stay in touch, though. You and me.
It's kind of awkward with these hours.
Yeah, but you're my buddy. Let me have your number.
I can never remember my own number. I tell you what, give me yours, and I'll be in touch when I get a free spot in the calendar, huh?
Okay, great. I don't want to lose my best buddy, too.
Liar.
Swept away, I'm
It can always be worse.
Let the sky fall and you crumble. We will stand tall.
No.
Holy shit.
Well, that's sad. I saw this video. I'm like, God damn, bro. Talk about a roller coaster. I was like, no. That hit you right in the feels? Yeah, tell me about it, dude. I was like, at first I was watching this clip and I thought Agent was gonna shoot him. That's what I thought. I thought he was gonna shoot him, and I was like, all right, that's gonna be the punchline, that's gonna be the funny. You know what I mean? But then he fucking suicides, and I'm like, no, that's not what I thought was gonna happen. Oh man, that was actually pretty damn hilarious and also dark. So Agent 47 didn't do a thing. Yeah, he didn't do anything. He just watched it happen. He watched it happen. He tried to save him. I saw it. I saw Agent 47 tried to save the soldier, but it's too late. That's just what it is. All right, next video. We got another funny one. Ladies and gentlemen, check this out. Arc Raiders clip. It's been a while since we shared an Arc Raiders clip, but this is going viral right now on social media. If you guys watch me play Arc Raiders, you'll realize that I've made this jump before. It's a fucking scary jump. It is like you're on top of this super fucking high dual tower, and there's a bridge in the middle that you have to make this jump, and you get an achievement for making this jump. It's really actually kind of scary. I'm not going to lie to you. When I made the jump, I barely made it. I ended up grabbing onto the ledge and pulling myself up. Well, this guy also goes to make the jump. And watch what happens.
Oh, no, I'm dead.
Are you dead?
He got hit by lightning. No, it's not Skyrim. It's not a Skyrim bit. He got hit by lightning in the middle of the run. Bro, the game was like, not today, Felicia. Not today.
Oh, no, I'm dead.
Are you dead?
I like the question of like, are you dead? Like, bro, I'm in the middle of falling from a fucking massively tall tower. Of course I'm dead. Like, I'm beyond dead at this point. That is, talk about super unlucky to get struck by lightning. And the funny thing is, he didn't even get to the middle of the jump. The moment he launched off, the game was like, shut up, bitch. Oh my God. That's fucked up. But I thought that was hilarious, man. So shout out to Arc Raiders for continuing to bring the hilarious content. Okay. I had one more that I wanted to show you, but I don't know if I can because of copyright, because WWE is a fucking bitch when it comes to copyright. So here's what I'm going to do. All right. This is at the end of a SmackDown segment. I want to show you. I'm going to show you the last clip. This is at the end of a SmackDown segment. And the whole crowd is booing them, right? Just booing them, right? This girl who is filming, she's booing them like so loud, right? And so eventually, Oos ends up catching on to it, right? And looks her up and down and like smirks, right? And watch, this is the part I want you to watch. She says, "What the fuck are you looking at?" She screams, "What the fuck are you looking at?" Right? Watch this.
You're fucked up, Nico. You're fucked up. Holy shit.
He said, "You're fucked up makeup, bro." Oh my God. I love these random videos. I was like, damn, she got felted. She got felted live. No, that shit was funny. That shit was so funny. And the crazy thing is she actually posted that. Like, why would you post that? Don't post that. What's wrong with you? Fucking hilarious, bro. Absolutely. And then he walks away. Look at the way he walks away from Oh my God, bro. So good. So good. All right. Let's get into the Indie Showcase now, ladies and gentlemen. We went up some funny videos. Indie Showcase time. We got some games to look over.
All right, folks, it's time for the Indie Game Showcase.
All right. Cool. I found this Twitter page. I found this Twitter page. Maybe you guys might want to follow it because, I mean, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. They're called Devs and Dorks. All right. Devs and Dorks. And on Monday, they kind of go over like indie video games. And a whole bunch of indie developers throw their games in here. So I'm going to check out some of these just to kind of give you an idea. This one's called Degen Rivals. You can wishlist this right now on Steam. They only posted a 10-second clip. Not exactly a good advertisement. They should definitely have posted a longer clip. This one seemed really interesting. So this one's called Tabletop Tavern. It is an RTS roguelike tabletop tavern. Check this. I'm going to full screen this one. Check this out.
Let's give him hell.
Let's talk about gold.
The cards. I saw cards. Tabletop Tavern. They have a demo that's available on Steam right now, so you could definitely go check that out if you want. It looked interesting. I don't think it's something that I would personally play, but I would be like curious about that because roguelike elements with tabletop gameplay, I don't know, it just seemed different, which is good. It's not a bad thing. This one is called Ore Plant. They did not put a trailer, so fuck them. Savvy's Tale. Oh no, Madam Savvy. Here's our story-driven 3D exploration adventure. What the fuck is this? It's a game about Madam Savvy. Let's see. Definitely matches her mood. For sure. Man, some of you indie developers really need to work on your trailers. Bike packing simulator, no trailer. Okay, there you go. What's this one? Okay. Sunny Trails, a cozy RPG. Oh, we love our cozy games here. Let's check this one out. Here we go.
Well, the guests are here. They're everywhere.
What the fuck?
I know my way around lightning and storms.
Ah, my esteemed colleague. What happened? Explore this paradise island.
What the fuck?
3 goddesses, 1 party, 1 great mystery.
Cards. I see cars.
Play with 3 different characters, each with her own personality.
Food, drinks, semi pastry, cake.
Bro.
That sure looks like the sign of a bar.
This looks like a fever dream or fever nightmare or something. Like I feel like if I had to wake up and I was playing this, I would literally legit think I'm having a nightmare. This is obviously not for me. This is obviously like for girls, right? I gotta imagine, or for really gay men. But no, this is it doesn't look bad for what it's supposed to be, but it's definitely not my kind of it's not my kind of game.
Why would someone do something so awful on purpose?
Oh, look, it won all these awards from all these different countries. Good on them.
Sunny Trails.
You can clearly see that the trailer was voice acted by whoever developed this game. Sunny Trails. Sound like a Spanish girl. All right, well, there's that. Sunny Trails. Let's see. Bump the game. What the fuck is this? Bump the game. A 6-second clip. The music's cool, but there's nothing else that I could see. Oh, what's this? Wait, hold on. Imaginary villains step into my world, and don't forget the audio. Wishlist Poppet Quest on Steam. Poppet Quest. Okay, this is a longer trailer. What's this? Oh, see the world as a doll. So you're playing as a doll. I mean, I like the vibe that it's going for. But other than that, I don't know what the fuck's going on. It seems a little glitchy. And the trailer itself is lagging. Oh shit. You see, that was cool. Yeah, I think this game is definitely this game has so much potential. I like the vibe that it's going for, the overall idea behind it. I like that a lot. It's just it's so undercooked right now. The music's really good. The setting is pretty good. The atmosphere is pretty good, but like the overall gameplay is severely undercooked. If they can cook this thing for a little while and really get it going, you might have something here. Definitely has potential for sure. All right, a couple of more. What's this? Harmony Havoc. What's inside the demons? Hey, yo, what's inside the demons? No audio? What? Did you just put a horror trailer with no audio? What? What the fuck? Bro, massive fail. Massive fail on their part. Oh shit, what's this? Decaying Salvage. Hey there. Decaying Salvage is a sci-fi 90s inspired survival horror where you explore multiple ships, each with their own unique enemy type. Oh shit, that looks interesting. Wait. Hold on, I gotta go to Steam for this one. Hold on. Let me go to Steam for this one. What is it called? Decaying Salvage? Decaying Salvage. Do they have a trailer? They do have a trailer. Let's check this one out. That one looks interesting. Hold on. Decaying salvage. Okay.
Warning. Critical systems have failed.
Yo, it's Dark today's birthday. Happy birthday, Dark today. Make emojis.
Main engine failure. Oxygen. Gravity generating field on decks 3 through 9.
I feel like the announcer voice definitely was AI generated. That's pretty obvious. I mean, whatever. I don't really care. It's a very small indie team, I gotta imagine. The fixed cameras, love it. Love the fixed cameras. But the fixed cameras can be good or bad depending on how good the developers utilize it. But so far, it looks okay in the trailer.
Galactic location unknown.
I mean, I need a promote for your chance to win. I mean, listen, I think the game definitely has potential. I love fixed camera horror games. You're never gonna see me ever complain about that. So definitely want to see more about this one. I'll be wishlisting this right now for sure, because I wanna kind of follow up on that when I get some time. All right. Other than that, I don't really have anything else necessarily planned. There was one more called Bunker Brothers. I have no idea what this one's about, but we can check this out. This was on that Twitter thread, Bunker Brothers. Oh, shit. All right. I mean, that's what I got. But I noticed that these kind of like that one isn't on Steam. I mean, I don't know. It's on the Twitter page, so I'm just checking them out. People use other platforms. They watch me too. They don't just use Steam. So I like to just showcase all of them. That one looked cool, but I just didn't see enough. So it was only 30 seconds. But yeah, a little bit Mad Max like for sure. All right. That takes care of that. Now I want to showcase. Hold on. I want to showcase. Where is it at? Right here. This is not an indie game. Not that I know of anyway. This is a trailer for the sci-fi game called Supreme Experiment. Set in a world where humanity lives in cities above a toxic wasteland, robots run everything on the surface. It's a 2-minute long trailer. Let's see what we got going on here, boys. This one looks pretty interesting. Let's see. No, you do not, old man Cad. Not at all.
A 100 years ago, humans moved up into those huge, ugly towers and left the machines behind to run things for them. Left alone for a century, the machines evolved in ways no one could predict.
This is fucking creepy, bro.
A new species, trying to survive, fighting for scraps, searching for truth. An abandoned, poisoned wasteland, crawling with creatures beyond imagination. Down here, humans don't belong. For those who left the city, it's a one-way ticket.
Holy shit.
But they go for a reason. This evolution of the machines was not random. There's something vast behind it.
Bro, what the fuck?
And it's coming for everyone. Not just the machines. The people in the cities don't know it yet. But soon they will. They all will.
That is how you do a trailer. Supreme Experiment. That shit looked insane. Insane. I am most definitely wishlisting that 100%. I have not seen this trailer until right now. I only saw it mentioned on Twitter, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll check this out. Definitely got to know more about it. Supreme Experiment. So Old Man Cat posted that in the chat, so definitely go check that out. All right, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get into the topics. We looked at all the game trailers we were going to look at tonight. Let's catch up on Super Chats really quick, and then we're going to get right into it, man. We got Kaylin with a 2 says, Canada is still not safe. Carney will sell the beaver. Oh, no. That's not good. Odin Dark with a 2. Playable Kaya in Arc Raiders confirmed. Nice. The Immigrant Beaver with a 2. Running to be the next Prime Minister of Canada by my sign. How'd you become a politician? What the fuck is going on with the Immigrant Beaver? What? Got Carney's money off to Trump. I go to make a deal? Bro, the Beaver stole Carney's money. Oh my God, bro. The Beaver stole Carney's. Wait. Beaver with a 2 coming back to the USA, this time legally. And he's got all the money. Bro. Oh my God. What is happening? You know what? I'll vote for you. I'm going to vote for the Beaver. Consider it done. I don't know about you guys. But I'm voting for the Immigrant Beaver for sure. Blue-White Scorpio with a 199. All my chats are super. I would say that they are, man. I would say that they are. Rumble, we're good on Rumble. Okay. Oh, no, we're not. Deidre gifted a membership over on Rumble. Shout out to you, my brother. Thank you so much for that. Okay. Let's get into the topics. We're going to start off with some bad news. Okay. Bad news first, ladies and gentlemen. So as you guys are aware, some of my favorite video games are the Terminator video games and especially the RoboCop video games, right? But unfortunately, it looks like Terminator Survivors has been delayed. Now, Terminator Survivors is a video game that I was looking forward to from Nacon. But here's the good thing, okay? So Terminator Survivors has been delayed. That's the bad thing. But the good thing is that it's been delayed because they are changing the focus of the game. They are going to change it to a single-player video game. Initially, it was going to be a multiplayer, a co-op experience. Now they're changing it to a single-player video game, which I personally think is a better thing. I know some people really wanted to play a co-op or whatever, but I really like when developers buckle down and focus on a single-player experience. So they're changing it to single-player. And they're no longer going to do early access for the video game. They are going to release a complete and polished experience from day one. So that's pretty cool, right? So in my opinion, I think this is definitely the right way to go. I think that by focusing on single player and focusing on making a complete and polished experience, I can accept this delay, okay? I can accept this delay. As much as I love the Terminator games, and as much as I love the RoboCop games, I love those games because they are single player amazing adventures, right? Like they are actually amazing single player video games that respect the movies, respect the source material, and they do a good job, right? And considering the amount of goodwill that they've gotten from those games, I think they should continue that goodwill and delay this game if it means that they're going to make it into what I think people would expect from this game. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen this game before, but I can... where is it at? Here, I could play the trailer for you so you guys can get an idea. Although this trailer may not be... like relevant because obviously they're changing the scope of the game, but at least I could show you the initial trailer that they had. So here you go.
5 long years, the dark of the ground. No one knew where we could be found.
This shit better not be copyright.
All seemed lost, and we had to run from Judgment Day.
You could clearly see like this was initially meant to be a co-op experience. You can clearly see that just from the trailer where you got two protagonists coming together. You know what I mean?
And it's killing sun. Now it's...
I'm gonna lower the audio in case that shit's fucking copyrighted. I don't want to get DMCA'd on this stream while I'm live. So now the first Terminator game, it's so funny because I played the Terminator game after I played RoboCop, and the Terminator game, in my opinion, even though it's the older game, I feel like it was absolutely the harder game. And I think it was the fact that in Terminator, you are so underpowered, obviously, compared to the machines. Whereas in RoboCop, you're fucking RoboCop. You know what I mean? So you're fucking everybody up. So there was a big difference between the two. And Terminator was definitely the harder game, in my opinion. However, once you upgrade certain things in Terminator, then it becomes pretty fucking easy, right? But it starts off pretty difficult. You got to really like go out there into the world, collect some resources, upgrade your shit, and but then the moment you get like halfway through, you suddenly become pretty overpowered, you know. But otherwise, RoboCop is fucking overpowered from the beginning, you know. So not that there isn't any challenge, because there definitely is challenge in RoboCop, but for the most part, it really wasn't that hard. So, but anyway, I'm excited for Terminator Survivors, and if this means that they have to go to single player, I'm for that. I'm all for that. So I hope that this means that they're gonna do this game justice. I really do, because keep in mind, man, Nacon, the publisher Nacon, has given us games like RoboCop, both of them, by the way. They've published Hell Is Us as well. So, I mean, they put out some pretty banger games out there. So hopefully they continue. But I guess we shall see what goes on from here. All right, next one up is, let's see. Oh, funny story. Funny story. Did you guys hear the story about the esports athlete, Tokyo Girl or something like that? I don't follow esports. I only ever see esports news whenever something bad happens. But did you guys see the story about Tokyo Girl? This is a wild story, okay? Female Thai esports athlete, Tokyo Girl, gets expelled from the SEA Games for using unauthorized software and hardware. Tokyo Girl was allegedly found using software that allowed somebody else to play for her.
Holy shit.
Bro. Oh, man. The face of like, oh, man. Oh. You know what's crazy? You could hear this picture. Does that make sense? Like you can hear this picture. You can hear like the tears flowing. Oh man. How they catch her? I don't know. To be honest with you. I don't see any like link to the story or whatever. But damn. Busted. And I know people are gonna say not surprised. You know what's crazy? Hold on. Oh, damn. Look, the other girls got their head down. They're like, yep, we knew. How much you want to bet those other girls knew? How is she getting away with this? A lot of gamer girls probably do that. Oh, of course. Of course. You know, it was so funny. I forgot which streamer got caught faking her gameplay where she had someone else playing for her. I forgot who that was, man. Fuck, that happened like years ago. But this is just wild stuff, man. I wonder, number one, if the other girls knew, which I'm sure they did, and number two, I wonder how she got away with it for so long. Was it Sniper Wolf? It probably was Sniper Wolf, most likely. Yeah, I think it was Sniper Wolf, actually. She like got caught faking her gameplay. She would put like a looping video of her in the top left corner of the screen, pretending like she's playing it live. Meanwhile, it's a looping video. The gameplay. It's like, bro, I swear to God, man, this shit's crazy. So anyway, this is pretty funny. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And yeah, it's pretty wild, man. Elon Musk got caught faking his gameplay too. Well, to be fair, the gameplay wasn't fake. It just wasn't him. He paid somebody to play his games. All right. I don't know if you guys are wrestling fans. As much as people like to say I don't like wrestling because I keep telling people don't talk about wrestling during our show. Because we'll be doing Saturday Night Hypnosis, and then the guys out of nowhere will start talking about wrestling, and before you know it, it fucking derails the show for like 30 minutes. So people think that I don't like wrestling, but I absolutely love wrestling. I love wrestling. Not so much modern wrestling, but I loved wrestling for many, 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 many years. So Mick Foley has decided that it was in his best interest to do such a massive virtue signal. And, I know this is not gaming related, but the truth is that this is so fucking crazy that I had to talk about it today. And I'm only going to spend like 3 minutes on it. So Mick Foley has announced that he is parting ways with the WWE, not for anything other than the fact that it is due to the company's relationship with Donald Trump. This is his statement. While I have been concerned about WWE's close relationship with Donald Trump for several months, especially in light of his administration's ongoing cruel and inhumane treatment of immigrants and pretty much anyone who looks like an immigrant, reading the president's incredibly cruel comments in the wake of Rob Reiner's death is the final straw for me. I want you guys to understand that Mick Foley did not quit the WWE when people were celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. People that I'm going to assume were on his side politically because, well, I mean, he's got TDS, so chances are he's probably, he's probably a little bit of a wokey, right? But he didn't quit when people were celebrating in the millions, where people were celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. But now all of a sudden you're going to quit because Donald Trump also did something fucking retarded, which I called out on Twitter, by the way, and decided to make a stupid statement about Reiner. So he says, I no longer wish to represent a company that coddles a man so seemingly void of compassion as he marches our country towards autocracy. Last night, I informed WWE Talent Relations that I would not be making any appearances for the company as long as this man remains in office. Additionally, I will not be signing a new Legends deal when my current one expires in June. I love WWE, will always treasure my time with them, and I am deeply appreciative for all the opportunities they afforded me. But in the words of Popeye the Sailor, I stands all that I can stands, and I can stands no more. Guys, wow. I mean, listen, there is bravery, and then there's quitting your career when you are well past your prime in order to make everybody think that you did something important. That is next level bravery. I don't know about you, but the fact that Mick decided to quit well past his prime after he got rich from the company, after he got well taken care of from the company and all that stuff, he decided to utilize the last couple of little bits that he had left and said it's time to quit. That is top tier fucking bravery, in my opinion. Definitely. Congratulations, Mick Foley. That is, listen, at the end of the day, he will always be the hardcore champ. He'll always be the hardcore champ. And I honestly can't believe that a man who has fucked up his body in all kinds of ways through hardcore matches that most people still cringe at till this day because they're so ridiculous and insane. How is that man who can go through so much pain acting like this, acting so weak is just, I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. Anyway, so that's it. Mick Foley quit the WWE. I look forward to seeing his return next year. Next up, we got Warner Brothers. Okay, so this is highly suspicious. highly suspicious, guys. You guys know what's going on with Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers is trying to be bought out by Netflix and Paramount. Paramount did a hostile bid where they offered $20 billion with a B more than Netflix. Right? Any rational company would go with the $20 billion more offer, especially when they are, what do you call it? When they are trying to do supposedly what's best in the eyes of their shareholders. Well, that's not the case. That's not the case. Apparently, Warner Brothers is going to be expected to reject Paramount's latest offer, and they're going to be sticking with Netflix. So even though Paramount offered $20 billion more than Netflix, apparently Warner Brothers is going to act in the disservice of their shareholders, and they're still going to decide to sell to Netflix anyway. Like, that can't happen, right? Like, I feel like that's not allowed to happen. Isn't that like, hold on, wait a second. Forgive me. Isn't that something the shareholders can go after Warner Brothers about? Because Warner Brothers is supposed to be, the board of directors is supposed to be acting in the best interest of the shareholders of the company. And if the shareholders are being offered $20 billion more than Netflix's offer, and you say, yeah, no, we're going to go with Netflix, isn't that like super fucking illegal? Or like, is that not, I feel like that's not allowed, right? Like there has to be something that like somebody has to step in and say, hey, there's something really wrong here. Because why would you decide to do that? Why would you decide to give up $20 billion more dollars? I don't know. Zalosi says some insider crap going on. Maybe. Now, keep in mind, Paramount is doing this with the combined effort of the Saudis, so they're definitely going to get the money, right? They're going to get that $20 billion. They're going to get it from the Saudis. But I don't know, dude. This is just weird. This is weird. I don't understand. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. For them to say, nope, we're going to go with Netflix, the lower offer. There is no company in the history of existence that has ever said we're going to go with the lower offer. Who does that? There's something really wrong here. So we're going to see what happens with this potential buyout. They're expected to announce the rejection sometime soon. And when they do, I got to imagine that all shit's going to, hit the fan at this point. The investors are probably going to lose their fucking minds. And I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, the details. The old man cat says the details of both deals are going to come out. Yeah, they're going to come out. And then we'll see. We'll see if something, maybe more information will make this make sense. Because as of right now, none of this makes sense. I have never seen a company say we are going to go with the lower offer. That has never happened. Unless, obviously, something bad happens with the bigger offer, then that's something different. But maybe we're just missing some information. It has to do with the Saudi money, says Dux. Maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe we're missing something. There is some bit of important information here that we're missing, because if there's nothing missing and you're going with the lower offer, there's something weird going on. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. It's weird. It's weird. Which one will last longer, Paramount or Netflix? That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. If you're the company selling your product and you want to sell it to get rid of it, who the fuck cares who's going to last longer, Netflix or Paramount? They don't care about that. They just want to offload their debt, sell, and make money for their shareholders. That's all they care about. They don't care about who's going to last longer. So, yeah, there's definitely something very weird going on. Is Paramount the opposite politically to Netflix? Not really. I don't really think this has to do with politics. I think there's something shady going on the financial side of things. I don't know if people are getting paid off. I don't know if Netflix is paying an extra couple of $1 million to some people to make sure the deal goes to Netflix. I don't know what's going on. I'm just telling you that I think there is a really important piece of information that is missing here. There might be some bribery going on. There's something going on, bro. That's all I'm saying. But we're going to find out eventually the truth of what's going on with this deal and see what happens from there. But as of right now, they're expected to announce the rejection at some point soon. I should buy WB, bro. Stop. Stop it. Okay. The founder of Sucker Punch Productions has left the studio after 30 years, ladies and gentlemen. The founder of Sucker Punch, the studio behind Ghosts of Yote, has officially left after nearly 30 years with the company. A lot of people are trying to take this announcement and they're trying to go whatever which way they want to go with it. Some people are trying to say this is proof that the company has made the wrong decision. Other people are saying that this is just somebody who's been at the company for a long time deciding to retire now, which again is a very interesting time, but you know, whatever. 30 years is not a short amount of time, right? 30 years is not a short amount of time. I think that it could probably be a mix of both, to be honest with you. If I really had to say, I'm not fully sold on the idea that it's because of Ghosts of Yote's underperformance compared to Tsushima that all of a sudden this guy is leaving. Because at the end of the day, number one, the game still made money, and number two, the people that he left in charge are probably twice as worse than him himself, right? So he left it. Let me see if they show the picture. Hold on. So here's an in-depth look at the statement. Jason and Adrian have been instrumental in shaping the creative and technical direction of Sucker Punch in recent years. Jason, who served as co-creative director on the Ghost franchise, has helped define the studio's visual identity and storytelling style, bringing cinematic depth and emotional resonance to PlayStation players around the world. Adrian, as technical director, has led the studio's engineering and production efforts, driving innovation across development tools and game systems that make Sucker Punch's world so immersive. Together, they represent the perfect blend of creative vision and technical excellence that has always set the studio apart. Have you guys noticed that all of these studios are going from singular founders or singular CEOs to now duo CEOs or duo founders? You guys notice like the days of singular CEOs are pretty much like gone. It's interesting. Nate Fox will continue as co-creative director to complete the overall creative leadership team. I don't think they show any pictures, but I do know where I can find it. Hold on. I do know where I could find it. Give me 1 second. Let me see. So let's see right here. All right. So got a post here. Sucker Punch Productions co-founder Brian Fleming passes the reins to the next chapter of creative leadership. The new studio heads are starting January 1st, Jason Connell and Adrian Bentley. So this is a guy who was in charge for 30 years. 30 years. And now he's passing it off to these two young bucks. Okay. I mean, I don't, at this point, I don't really think that this has to do with like, oh, the game underperformed, so that means we're going to get rid of this guy. I think what it is that the guy is fucking old. He's 30 years old and he's tapping out. He's tapping out like while the iron is hot, he's tapping out. You can kind of argue both sides and say, well, Ghost of Yote has sold less than Tsushima, so he's starting to see a decline, and maybe he wants to get out now while the iron is hot, while he still can, get out and everything is going to be fine. But on the other hand, he's fucking old, bro. Like, what am I going to say? He's old, bro. Like 30 years is not a short amount of time. We can't sit here and pretend like 30 years is not a long fucking time. Like, the guy is going to get out at some point. All right. Nobody's going to stay 40, 50, 60 fucking years at the company. You're going to get out. And he's probably rich. Let's be real. He's probably rich. So he's getting out after almost 30 years. I don't necessarily blame him. So I don't really think these guys are going to take the direction of Sucker Punch in anything different other than we've already seen. Because keep in mind, it's not just the CEO. They probably thought the way that they thought regarding Yote and all the Charlie Kirk stuff and everything like that. I'm sure these guys think the same way too. I'm sure they think the exact same way. And if I was him, I would get the fuck out now while I can, while it's beneficial. That's my opinion anyway. 666 likes. Oh yeah. Should I break it? Should I break it? Should I break the curse? I could break the curse right now. We have the power, chat, to break the curse right now. Should I do it? Should I do it? Break the curse? Should I break the curse? People are saying no. No, leave it. Break it. Leave it. Most people are saying leave it. Okay. All right, I'm leaving it. He's going to stay cursed. He's going to stay cursed. It is what it is. Most people are saying leave it. I'm not breaking the curse. That's it. That's it. I'm not saving it. Show no mercy. No mercy. Cobra Kai. No mercy. All right, moving on. Let's talk about... What the fuck is this? Oh, yeah. Okay. So, guys, good news. We just got finished playing Dying Light the Beast over on Griffcast not that long ago. And Techland is apparently already working on a new experience in the Dying Light franchise, which is very exciting, in my opinion. I had a great time playing Dying Light the Beast. I know a lot of you guys enjoyed watching Dying Light the Beast. And apparently they are already working on a new experience in the franchise, which is awesome to hear. I hope it's a brand new game and not just DLC. But again, I don't think it is. Techland released Dying Light the Beast in September. It became regarded as one of the gems of the 10-year-old franchise. It reintroduced Kyle Crane to the series, cast players into a gorgeous, dense world, and kickstarted more games with something of a cliffhanger ending. Absolutely, it did. Now, thanks to a new job listing uncovered at the heart of Techland, it seems that the developer is already hard at work on the next Dying Light experience. Let's fucking go. Kaylin says, how did you like the Beast compared to the others? I think the Beast could be up there with like the best one. Either the first one or the third one. Because I really enjoyed the first one. I feel the first one was really, really, really good. But Dying Light the Beast had so many good elements to it that really encapsulated what I feel like Dying Light should be. Whereas Dying Light 2 was like, whatever. You know, it's not that it was bad. It was just whatever. It was okay. But I think 1 and 3 could fight for like best spot, in my opinion. Like, well, 1 in Dying Light the Beast. I mean, technically it's 3, but you know what I mean. So that's what I think. But I think from a combat perspective and overall world building, I think 3 definitely has it. But in terms of overall gameplay experience, I think 1 probably has it. So I don't know. It really depends. If you did a pros and cons list, I'm sure they're going to be pretty close to each other. All right, moving on. We got, let me see. We're gonna save the Larian stuff for last. Let me switch over the Larian stuff really quick. Oh, okay. Here we go. Todd Howard, everybody's favorite 16 times the detail. Todd Howard. Elder Scrolls 6, ladies and gentlemen. We have an update. We have an update on Elder Scrolls 6, and it means absolutely fuck all. The Elder Scrolls 6 is progressing very well. Todd Howard says, everyone wishes it could go faster, but it's a process that we just want to get right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to be the first one to tell you that they are not going to get it right. Okay. How do I know that? Okay. So how do I know that? It's because Todd Howard has never gotten any game right that he's released that I can remember. All right. Every fucking game that he's released has been broken, buggy, and it's gotten worse as the releases have come out. Okay, like he would have modders fix his game before he fixed his game. Okay, I'm not even kidding. So whenever like anything Todd Howard says, I do not believe. If Todd Howard were to tell me he was a man, I would believe he's a woman. Even though I know he's a man, I would still be forced to believe that he's a woman. Because that's how much I do not fucking believe anything Todd Howard says. So no, he's not going to get it right. I mean, if you need an example, just look at Fallout 76. Okay? If you want to be reminded, look at Fallout 76. You know what? Forget that game. Why don't you just go look at what they did to Fallout 4? A game that's been out for a fucking long time now, and they patched it and they broke it. They completely broke it. Years later, they broke the fucking game after they fixed it. After it took them years to fix it, they broke the fucking game afterwards. So I want you guys to understand that Todd Howard is full of shit. And I know all you guys do understand that. But I just want to reiterate. Todd Howard is full of shit, okay? And he is 16 times full of shit at this point. So nothing he ever says I will ever believe. And regarding Elder Scrolls 6, I'm just going to tell you, this game is probably like 5 years away. And considering they announced it years ago, I'm still going to say it's about 5 years away at the bare minimum. Just look at Starfield. Bro. Anyway, there's every example Bethesda has ever given has never been, we got it right. Like you never got it right, bro. I don't know what world you're living in, Todd Howard, but you've never gotten it right. I'm sorry. There's a reason why I don't buy Bethesda games day one anymore. Although now I might have to because I'm a streamer, but before then, fuck that shit. I did not buy their games day one. I absolutely refuse because I caught on to their bullshit pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. All right. We're going to X that out. Oh, I made a video about this today, but I also broke down Hollow Knight. You guys probably didn't know about it because that video got felted in the algorithm. It's currently a 10 out of 10 massive flop. Almost nobody has seen it. Most of my videos now get about 30 to 70,000 views. And that video on Hollow Knight is currently at 6,400 views. So needless to say, nobody saw it. It got felted. It is what it is. But Hollow Knight Silk Song is getting a free expansion. It's getting a free expansion in 2026. Okay. People are saying you watched it. When I say nobody watched it, I mean in the grand scheme of things, it got felted in the algorithm. I know you legends in the chat watched it. Okay. I know you guys watched it. I appreciate everybody who actually watched it. Thank you so much. Hollow Knight's getting a free expansion, Silk Song, in 2026. And I honestly feel like this continues to showcase how much this game keeps winning. Because this is coming from a video game. They got attacked by the entire industry, got attacked by indie developers, right? It got attacked for being too cheap at a $20 price tag for the main game. And now in 2026, they're releasing an expansion and it's going to be free. That's the cheapest it could possibly be. I feel like this is them doubling down on the value perspective that they are trying to put out there with their Hollow Knight video games. Team Cherry really cares about having as many people play their games as possible. And they try to make their games as affordable as possible. And the fact that they're releasing this expansion for free just goes to show that while they easily could have charged for it, they could have charged like, $10 for it, $9 for it, whatever. They're not charging anything for it. And I guarantee you this expansion is going to have a really good amount of content to it. It's not going to be a one and cheap, little bullshit expansion. I guarantee you. They said new bosses, new areas, new everything. This free expansion is going to have more content than other people are going to have for their full game that they're charging you for. It's such a big difference. So definitely go check that out. Go check out my video if you haven't seen it yet. Please help it to the best of your ability. It's getting felted. All right, boys. It is time. The moment you guys have been waiting for. The unofficial moderators. This is the part that they've been waiting for. Okay? You guys ready for this? This is the part where Hypnotic gets exposed for never playing video games. This is the part where the grifter gets exposed. The outrage grifter, he doesn't play games. This is the part they've been waiting for an entire year. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go over the 2025 Steam replay. I'm going to go over my own Steam replay, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. That's right. All you guys are going to get to see just how... You're all going to see. All right, no, but in all seriousness, it's time to go over the 2025 Steam replay. It's officially out. If you guys haven't seen your own Steam replay, definitely go check that out. Check that out immediately. Okay, so let's go over it. Here we go. The Steam replay, ladies and gentlemen. So I got robbed, by the way. I demand a recount because there's no way that I'm at 99 fucking video games. All right, there's no way. You sons of bitches, I got robbed. You mean to tell me I couldn't get a triple-digit number? 99? 99. Anyway, so in 2025, I played 99 video games. 99 video games, okay? I unlocked 1,615 achievements, 295 of which was from, I guess, rare achievements or whatever the fucking case may be. I played with almost 40% keyboard and mouse and a little over 60% with controller. But keep in mind, a lot of my controller use is either Souls games or my Steam Deck, right? Because my Steam Deck obviously is a controller, so I play a lot of games, a fair amount of games on my Steam Deck. Not as much as I thought initially, but I do play a good amount on my Steam Deck. Three of my top games, although I don't know why Diablo 4 is up there. I feel like that's not right, but I don't know anyway. 3 of my top games are Warhammer 40K, Inquisitor Martyr. Guys, I think I really like Warhammer games. I had 102 play sessions for Warhammer 40K, Inquisitor Martyr. Diablo 4, I had 80 play sessions for Diablo 4. And Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, I was not kidding when I said I'm addicted to that fucking game. That was the one I had the most play sessions at, 111 sessions played for Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. I literally played it last night. By the way, I think the cutoff point for this was December 1st, I think. I don't remember, to be honest with you. But whatever, anyway. Yeah, Angbar, Warhammer being one of my top games, of course. Like, is that really shocking? Like, I keep telling people I really love Warhammer games. Nobody fucking believes me. But anyway, it is what it is. How do I compare with the rest of the Steam community? Well, apparently, the median for achievements unlocked in 2025 was 11, and I got 1,615. Holy shit. The median for games played in 2025 on Steam was 4, and I got 99. I still say I need a recount. It should be 100. Okay? It should be 100. My longest streak was, Steam's median for 6 days in a row playing video games, right? That's the median. The median is 6 days in a row playing video games. My streak for playing video games was 117 days in a row. 117 days in a row was the longest streak that I had in 2025, where I played a video game every day for 117 days in a row. It was probably broken when I went on vacation. Probably. But anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, I know. Super fucking casual. I know, Skeg. Super casual. I'm sorry. That is like ultra casual. I should be ashamed. So hold on. Okay, so 52% of it was new releases, which are video games that released in 2025. Okay. 47% was from video games that I played that released in the last 1 to 7 years. And 1% was a video game that was released 8 or more years ago. So obviously a lot of the new games that I played is going to be on Grifcast. So Grifcast are going to have like all the new games basically for the most part. But I do spend the majority of my time playing games that are not brand new. Right? That's where like my bread and butter is in my off time. I'll play video games that are not brand new video games. I usually save those for Grifcast. And then the 1%, I don't remember what classic game that I played, to be honest with you, but apparently it's there somewhere. Dylan says 329 days was your longest streak. Oh my God. Crazy. All right, check this out. Oh, this is good. So you are what you play, right? Look at my graph. Souls-like fucking broke through the graph, bro. Look at this. This is the barrier for the graph, and Souls-like broke through the fucking graph, bro. Oh my God. Do you think I play Souls games? Oh man. Warhammer 40K, obviously. I play a lot of Warhammer 40K games. Almost at the top of the graph, right? I don't know why the fuck Dwarf is here. It's probably because of Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, right? I gotta imagine that's why Dwarf is there. Extraction Shooter, not really. I don't know why that's here. This really shouldn't be here. I did play a good amount of Arc Raiders, but come on, that really shouldn't be here. And then Hunting and Mythology, that makes sense. I mean, I played a lot of Achilles. You know what I mean? I played Achilles, Legends Untold, Achilles Survivor. But obviously, like, Souls-like. You know what I mean? Souls-like is... Bro, I don't lie to people, but, like, Warhammer... I keep telling people, Warhammer games, you could never go wrong. And Souls-like, you could never go wrong. Like, those are the two that I'm going to be playing the most. Oh, Demon Carol. Demon Carol, you got it. Yep. Demon Carol says Duck Off is Extraction. 100%. There you go. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense because I did play a good amount of Duck Off. Okay. Okay, so top played games. Here we go. Holy fuck, look at this. Warhammer 40K Inquisitor Martyr. I played this game 26 days in a row. 102 sessions played, right? Played a ton of it in March, a little bit in February, a little bit in April, and then basically gave up. I was trying to go for the perfect achievement, but it's a motherfucker. I'm going to go back to it. I'm going to go back to it and try to complete it because I'm almost done. Right? 85 unlocked this year, screenshots that I've shared, all that stuff. Diablo 4, a 17-day streak, right? 17-day streak, 80 sessions played, September and October. Now, obviously, this doesn't include all the time that I put into Diablo 4 on Battle.net. I only recently, in September, started playing Diablo 4 on Steam, and I transferred my characters. So that's the reason why it doesn't exist beforehand, because I was playing on Battle.net, just so you guys are aware. But I was trying to get the achievements for it. I still got to work on that. Here's one of, bro, look at this, look at this. Oh my God, bro, what the?
Holy shit, shit.
Holy shit. Oh man, look at this. Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. I discovered it in September and I haven't been able to put it down, right? 13-day streak, 111 sessions played, unlocked 167 achievements for this game. Holy shit. It's insanity. Bro, looking at this is just crazy. It's so crazy to see all of it compiled together. I did recently Perfect. I unlocked 100% of the achievements this year. 99 sessions played. I did this behind the scenes because I was working on it. I already have the platinum on this for PlayStation, but I also decided to get it for Steam. So anyway, Marvel Spider-Man Remastered, the better Spider-Man game. 78 out of 78 achievements unlocked this year. So there's that. I played most of it in November. And that's that. Some screenshots that I have. Oh, an all-time favorite, baby. You guys know how much I love this game. I got 100% achievements on this game. Warhammer Chaos Bane. Warhammer Chaos Bane, 65 sessions played, a 20-day streak. I did all of it in February. I completed it. I started it and completed it in 1 month. And I got 43 out of 43 achievements for Warhammer Chaos Bane. This was so much fun. This was like, this game is crack. Like when you start unlocking good gear for this game, certain classes are just so ridiculous in this game. Like the engineer is fucking insane. Anyway, so this was a lot of fun. Warhammer Chaos Bane. Shared some screenshots, obviously. Your playtime by the month. Okay, so what's this? What's this? 4% of your year's playtime was in January. 10%. Oh, okay, I see. All right, that's not important. It breaks it down by percentage. Okay, who cares? Whatever. December doesn't even count, bro. December's not even over. What? Anyway. Oh, here we go. So my playtime, the majority of my playtime by hours, right, was on the PC. Whereas 6% of it was on Steam Deck. If you were to go based off hours. And that's because my Steam Deck is basically for like quick, like, 20, 30-minute play sessions when I have a little bit of time here and there, or if I'm traveling or whatever. or if I'm in bed, like this, the Steam Deck, that's what it's for, but it doesn't get the long playtime hours. The long playtime hours are on my PC. However, I do experiment with a lot more games on the Steam Deck, which is why I played 93 games on the console. I'm sorry, the PC, and I played 32 games on Steam Deck. And then some of them are obviously interchangeable, right? Yeah, you can see right here, 6% of the time. I played 23% of Spider-Man on Steam Deck, 26% of Galactic Survivor, Achilles Legends Untold. I played some Last Epoch. I even played Assassin's Creed Shadows, and that's when I was grinding out levels so that you guys weren't bored when I was griftcasting the game, because the game makes you have to grind out levels. So I was like, let me just do this so that you guys aren't bored, so that when we go back on griftcasts, you know, you see the work that I put in, God damn it. Do you see? Do you see? Anyway, so 56% of the play time was with controller, and that was obviously for controller-oriented video games. Inquisitor Martyr actually plays really well on controller. Same thing with Diablo. Spider-Man, obviously, only controller. Deep Rock Galactic, Kazan, all that stuff. My longest streak was from early January all the way to May. Yeah, right before summer, basically. So, yeah, that kind of makes sense. A couple of video games that I played. Okay, so here we go. So, games that I played, right, in January. Okay? So, first you have Indiana Jones in the Great Circle. Completed that game. Right? RoboCop Rogue City. Perfected that game and completed that game. High on Life. I actually never got to finish that game, but I'm pretty close to finishing it. I think I only have like one or two areas left, if I'm not mistaken. Stalker 2, love that game, but I got fucked over by it, and I never got to finish it. Terminator Resistance, we were just talking about that earlier in the stream. Call of Duty, that was when Black Ops 6 released, and we were all playing Black Ops 6. I think I was playing Black Ops 6 with like the G&G crowd. Romancing Saga 2, fantastic game, by the way. Love that game. And then obviously Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. I played against Smash JT. How is High on Life? I like High on Life. I think High on Life is good, but High on Life is one of those games that doesn't take itself seriously. And if you want to talk about like Reddit jokes and Reddit writing, it is rampant in High on Life, but the gameplay is really good. All right, and then in February, we got Warhammer Chaos Bane taking up the majority of the time. We got Inquisitor Martyr. We got Avowed. By the way, I completed all these games with the exception of KCD2 because that's a really long game and I haven't had time to go back to it. So you have Avowed. I completed on Griffcast. You have KCD2. You have more Terminator Resistance. You got Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Monster Hunter Wilds, and then obviously more Street Fighter, right? And then March, you have Inquisitor Martyr again. You have Assassin's Creed Shadows. You have Split Fiction. I completed both Shadows and Split Fiction. You have more Monster Hunter Wilds. You got Pirate Yakuza. You have A Way Out. You have Avowed. And you got Space Marine 2. Space Marine 2. Fantastic game, by the way. And then the big one. You got in April, Expedition 33. You got more Assassin's Creed Shadows. You got Inquisitor Martyr. You got Bleach Rebirth of Souls. I have a good amount of hours in Bleach Rebirth of Souls. You have South of Midnight, which I was forced to play, sadly. You got the first Berserker Kazan. Love first Berserker Kazan. You got another Crab's Treasure, which was a really good game, by the way. Highly recommended if you guys like Souls-like games that are just like, you know, one of those kind of, not like, it's not a AAA experience, but that's fine because it's actually a really good game. And then you got Blaze Blue Entropy Effect, another really good game. Highly recommend. Lots of fun. And then you got First Berserker Kazan. You got AI Limit, which is another really good game. You got Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon, which was another really good game. You got Doom the Dark Ages. You got Expedition 33. You got Oblivion Remastered. More Bleach Rebirth of Souls. And then you got It Takes Two, which we started playing with Smash. And then in June, June was stacked. June was stacked. I'm ready for the judgment, baby. I'm ready for the judgment. We got Stellar Blade, of course. We got Doom the Dark Ages, Cat Quest 2. Perfected that game. Love that game. You got Mind's Eye. I perfected that game, and I'm still very sad that I perfected that game. So it is what it is. You got Cat Quest 3, perfected that game as well. All the Cat Quests are really good games, by the way. You got Atomfall. I need to go back and play more Atomfall because I got to get the multiple endings. You got Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon, some more, and then you got Cat Quest, the first one. So, and then in July, you got Death Stranding. By the way, guys, I don't play video games. I just want to reiterate, all year, actually for many years, but more specifically this year, the amount of people that said, I do not play video games. I am doing this Steam recap for you. This is in your honor. We are here to celebrate you. We have Death Stranding, the director's cut. Fantastic game. Loved it. You got Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. Probably one of my favorite releases in July. Absolutely loved it. Fantastic. You have SD. Oh, bro. Oh, my God. So SD Gundam Battle Alliance is such a good game. It really is. It is such a good game. If you haven't played it and you're a Gundam fan, you should check it out. It's the only thing is they use the chibi models. They use the small models for the Gundams, but it's a really good game. I'm telling you, a lot of fun. Such a good game. Atomfall, some more Atom Force, some more Kazan, Doom the Dark Ages. I played some Mecha Break. I was dabbling in Mecha Break a little bit off stream, and then we started RoboCop, Rogue City, Unfinished Business. And then this is how much I want to show Angmar WK, that son of a bitch, how addicted I was to Achilles Legends Untold, okay? Because I kept trying to tell him, like, bro, I was so addicted to this game, it's all your fault, okay? It's all your fucking fault. Anyway, in August, I played almost 40% of my playtime playing Achilles Legends Untold, and I also perfected that game, so there's that. I played a lot of Last Epoch. I was really trying to explore Last Epoch at that point, and was playing that. Got to the end of the campaign for that one. I played Mafia: The Old Country, obviously. Beat that game. And then RoboCop, Rogue City, Unfinished Business. Played that, perfected that game, beat that game. And then we beat Shinobi, The Art of Vengeance. Another really good game, top-tier game. Highly recommend. We beat Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Splintered Fate. Well, we beat the campaign. Obviously, we can keep playing the game. It's a roguelike game. We played and beat Dead Take. I thought it was a pretty good horror experience. It had some tropes in it, but overall pretty good. And then I played some more SD Gundam Battle Alliance. And then in September, we got Diablo 4. Played 35% of my time playing Diablo 4. We got Lost Soul Aside. Which we played in Griffcast that game. We beat that game. We got Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. We got Chronos: The New Dawn. That's another great game. Highly recommend. We got Achilles Survivor, which Achilles Survivor is another game that I cracked out on. We got Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. We got more Last Epoch. And then this is when I began my playthrough of Hollow Knight, the original game, because I wanted to play the original game before I ended up playing Silksong. And then we got, in October, we got Diablo 4. We got Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. We got a lot of Battlefield 6. We played a lot of Battlefield 6 when it first came out. And then this is when I started Spider-Man Remastered to get the Platinum. We got Silent Hill F. And, of course, we got 3 legendary games. Tormented Souls, Tormented Souls 2, and Still Wakes the Deep. All 3 of those games are fantastic horror experiences. And I highly recommend them. If you have not played those games, consider checking out those games because they are fucking amazing. Truly. They are truly amazing. And then in November, we got Spider-Man Remastered some more. We got Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Clearly, I'm playing a lot of that. More Tormented Souls 2. Then we started Dying Light the Beast. And then we played Arc Raiders, obviously. Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Sonic Frontier I started as well. And Abathur. Now, Abathur and Sonic Frontiers, I started off stream because, again, I play a lot of games off stream as I try to review them, and I also try to get, achievements for them. So, and keep in mind, guys, there are more video games. It's not just these games. I want you guys to understand that. If you click show more, there's more video games for the month. I'm only showing you the top. Look, you got Counter-Strike in here. I'm only showing you the top video games. Path of Exile. You know what I mean? I'm only showing you what the top video games for the month are. So look at this. Duck Off. Are we there yet? Battlefield 6. I did some Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Ball X Pit, all that shit. Right? And then in December, well, they cut it off. They cut it off. I don't know why they cut it off, but they cut it off. And again, this is why, like, it's so annoying because, like, I think they cut it off December, the first week of December. It's like there's so much more in December to go. But anyway, Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, Dying Light the Beast, Ninja Gaiden 4, we began on Grifcast. Torchlight 2, I started playing that because I wanted to get the final achievements that I was missing, but the game keeps crashing, so I'm very annoyed with it. And then we obviously played some more Abathur and then played Marvel Cosmic Invasion. You know what I'm saying? So overall, we played a lot of video games this year. Okay, we played a lot of fucking video games this year. Look at this. Oh yeah, that's right. I did play these games. Hold on. Gungrave, Unguard, The Devil Within, Street Fighter 6, Grandpa, High on Retro, Ready or Not, Duke Nukem Forever, Gorilla versus 100 Men. I streamed that. Asta Libra. I can't pronounce that. And then I also played this game. I forgot, but I didn't think it was very good. I didn't think it was very good at all. Grandpa, by the way, in case you guys missed it, we streamed both Grandpa, High on Retro, and Gorilla versus 100 Men. We streamed both those games. So if you missed it, you should definitely go check that out. It was pretty funny. Banana. I got the 100% achievement for that. The Midnight Walk. Bro, look at all these games I played, bro. Oh my God. Sulaco, Elden Ring Night Rain, Leftovers KO, Code Vein, Darksiders Genesis. I dabbled in that some more a little bit. Bongo Cat. Bro, I was so busy. Ori and the Blind Forest, KCD, Cat Quest. Bro, A Way Out. So much. Van Helsing, Buckshot Roulette, 30XX, Pantheon. Oh, and I also played Zone of Enders. Where is King of Beat? You need to repent for that, Darth Dimos. You need to repent. So anyway, we obviously played a lot of video games. We played a lot of fucking video games, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of video games. Oh, wait, we didn't go over the best part. Wait, scroll up. Hold on. Where was the best part at? Hold on. Aha. Not to flex, because I don't want to flex. You know, I just like giving back to people. Okay. Because we all know the fucking journalists don't do this. We all know that the jackasses that say, oh, you don't play video games. We all know they don't do this. Okay. But I do this because I enjoy it and I like making people happy and I like gifting games to my friends as well. I gifted over 100 games in a year of 2025 alone. I gifted 105 games. So they could go fuck themselves. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. They could go fuck themselves. 105 video games I gifted. I gifted more games than they played in the year. I just want to, you know, I want to throw that out there. 105 video games I gifted to people. So I also, by the way, I wrote 54 reviews for the year of 2025. I wrote 54 reviews. 54 reviews. Like legitimate long fucking post reviews in 2025. I'm just saying. So while they were on Twitter counting my super chats and all this fucking nonsense, I'm just saying that perhaps you should have been a little bit more busy. Okay? You should have been just a little bit more busy. I'm just saying. Am I going to go back for the Cold Snap event? Yeah, I do plan to go back to Arc Raiders, but Skeg, as you can see, I'm very busy. So dwarf is a game genre. It's just what it is. It's one of the tags. It's one of the tags that they utilize on Steam. So considering I play a lot of Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, it's not shocking to see dwarf there. So is gifting buying games for someone else? Yes. So I basically I have bought over 100 games for other people and I gifted them to other people. Now, some of that, probably a lot of that is viewers, right, during the giveaways and stuff. And some of that is also like I just be gifting games to like Atreus, Cassie, Leon. You know what I mean? Like I gift games to people. I just like gifting games to people sometimes. It is what it is. So, just I don't know. Anyway, I don't mention these things. Like, again, the only reason why you guys know about it now is because I went over it. But I don't mention it. I don't tell you guys like, oh yeah, I gifted I gifted like, XYZ amount of games to people. I don't, because that's not something I need to fucking like, put out there. That's not something that that's not something I need to talk about to like flex on anybody. The only reason why I'm doing it now is because we're going over the Steam recap, number one. And number two, I just want to use it to make fun of the people who claim that XYZ people are grifters and whatnot, but they don't do shit like that. So fuck them. It is what it is, man. But that's it, boys. That is my 2025 Steam recap. It's been an amazing year of video games. And I think next year is going to be even more video games. I got to imagine. Because I was pretty busy this year. So I definitely want to get some more indie games on the list. I have a good amount on this list, but I want to get more. It's just difficult because a lot of the Griftcast games end up being new releases, so that takes a lot of time. But I definitely want to try to get a little bit more out there, for sure. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But not bad. Not bad. Tiger King says quite a few bad games in there. I don't care. I tried them. I enjoyed most of them. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. Dash Attack says, I just completed DK Bonanza Emerald Rush event. Easiest one yet. I'm going to get every statue Nintendo has planned for this game. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. All right, let's catch up on Super Chats, and then we're going to get into the Larian Studios topic. Now, I'm not going to go super in-depth with the Larian Studios topic because I'm going to save all that for a video because I feel like that deserves a video, Let's get into let's see. We got Deadly Catzilla with a 2. Did the turkey and traveling goose not survive? Well, the turkey died. I know that for a fact. The traveling goose, I haven't heard from him. Actually, it's a little bit scary. It's a little bit scary because the traveling goose, last we knew where he was in someone's closet and he looked scared. So I don't know. Why does this guy repeat everything 5 times, saying nothing? LOL. Hate YouTube autoplay. We got another one, boys. Let's go. Where's my clip?
This motherfucker does not pay me to do this.
You know what I love so much? I love that since my videos have been doing gangbusters numbers lately, with the exception of the last one because that one flopped. Since my numbers have been doing gangbusters numbers lately, what ends up happening is like hate watchers will watch my video, and then after they finish my video, because they actually watch to the end, this is proof. He said YouTube autoplay, which means hate watchers actually watched my whole video from beginning to end for the autoplay to trigger. Isn't that insane? And then he comes in here after watching my video from beginning to end, and then he comments. Bro, what? Talk about, bro, oh my God. Talk about like dedicated. You love it. You love to see it. Blame it on the autoplay. I know. He hates the YouTube autoplay so much that he's going to be on another video tomorrow. Holy shit, man. Shout out to this guy, Judo. I appreciate you, my man. Welcome to the Bigot Army. We all know you're a fan. Thank you so much. Here's the clip for you, my man. 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 Gotta love it. That was a clip for you, my man. Yeah, you're a hunt. Is he an unofficial moderator? No, no. I just think he's one of those people that are normally like, he's quiet. Like he watches my content in secret because he doesn't want his friends to know. It's one of those people. Like he doesn't want his friends to know. He doesn't want his family to know. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those weird things. Anyway. All right, let's get into it. We got super chat to catch up on, and then we're getting into the final topic. We got what the fuck? Alucard with a 2 Supreme Brick Experiment. Oh, yeah, no, that game looked really good. That game looked really good. China with a 2 Beavers love to eat wood. That's fair. The immigrant beaver, speaking of, with a 5, signed a deal with the president, gave him Carney's money. He agreed to jail him for Canada so we don't have to continue with his idiocy. Thank you, America, bro. The beaver made it to Trump. Oh my God, bro. The beaver made it to Trump. Let's go. Let's go. The beaver made it to Trump. You love to see it. Shout out to the beaver, man. We got GraphWeb with a 2 for fuck's sakes. Hashtag cancel Disney Plus. I agree. Beautiful Zexel with a 5 says Mick Foley has so many concussions from chair shots and bumps for many years in the ring, so I'm not surprised by his decision. Well, like I said, it doesn't change the fact that he was an amazing wrestler and an amazing entertainer, right? Like he's obviously an idiot now, and that's perfectly fine. Whatever, you're allowed to be an idiot, I guess. But he definitely was an amazing entertainer. He was one of my favorites back in the day. Angels of Destiny with a 499. Starfield was a bust and they ruined Fallout. What makes anybody think Elder Scrolls 6 will be good regardless when it comes out? I think anybody with a brain would understand that Elder Scrolls 6 has no chance in hell of being anywhere close to functional on release. I would be highly surprised if it was. I really would be. Angmar for 14 months says, but Hypno, according to the urinalist, you don't play games, my guy. I would post that on Twitter. See, that's the thing. I don't have to. I don't have to. Like, that's what people don't like. I don't care what these people say about me. I don't legitimately care. I make fun of them. I laugh at them and I move on. Once I am done streaming and hanging out with you guys for the day, you know what I'm doing? I'm doing what they say they do, but they don't do. And I'm playing fucking video games. Okay. That's literally what I do. These people mean absolutely fucking nothing to me. This is why I tell people, don't tag me in bullshit with these journalists because I don't fucking care about these people. Don't tag me in drama with journalists or fucking people who are angry at the journalists or whatever. I will only reference them if it's important for a certain video or a topic, but otherwise I don't fucking care. I legit don't care. I could, every minute that I could spend caring about these people, I could be playing a video game or doing something in real life that's way more important. I don't care. So it is what it is. Yamato says, sorry if I tagged you to journalist. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Like people don't understand. When I say I don't care, I literally don't care. I know like when people on the internet say they don't care, it's like they secretly do and they really like, no, I really don't care. I've done everything possible to avoid all of these losers. I just want to play video games and talk about video games. That's all I want to do. That's all we've been doing for like the last year now. Or more than that, honestly. So thank you, Angmar. We got Imperial Dragon with a 5 membership banger. Shout out to Imperial Dragon.
Fucking go! It's a membership banger!
Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Fucking legend. Yeah, exactly, Tyrone. Like these people, they're not gamers, bro. They work in video games. They're not gamers. There's a difference. Right? You want to know how? Let me show you. Let me show you. One of the people over at PC Gamer that attacks all kinds of video games that the chuds like, by the way, right? You know what half of his gaming time was in 2025, according to his Steam replay? And he posted this happily, by the way. Steam Replay 2025 is live. I spend half my gaming time this year in Bongo Cat. Bongo Cat. And then you wonder why these people can't play Souls games. They can't review other games. Like, he spent half of his year, half of his gaming was Bongo Cat. And this is a games journalist. This is somebody who is trying to tell you that they are the arbiters of information when it comes to gaming. Seriously. Just so you guys are aware of that. So this is why when I say I don't give a fuck about what they say, I don't care. They could attack me. They can make fun of me. They could say I don't play video games. They could call me a grifter. They could call me whatever the fuck they want. None of it matters. None of it's true. It's easily disprovable. You could go to my Steam profile and you could literally see that all I do is fucking play video games when I'm not out doing other things or making videos. That's literally it. Voice of the Water says, at least he admits it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Kiati says he's a real gamer. Stop the hate. All right. If you say so. If you say so. Oh, man. Let's see. What do we got? This is hilarious, by the way. Old Man Cat with a 5. I highly recommend Space Shipbreaker. It's addictive. Space Shipbreaker. I'm gonna have to check that out. Retro Meister with a 10 sub. Hypnotic. It's worth mentioning. Tron Legacy will be celebrating 15th anniversary tomorrow. I'll be playing Tron Evolution's online multiplayer to honor it. Nice. Nice. 15 years of Tron is crazy, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit. You wouldn't say that if you played Cat Quest? Well, that's because Cat Quest is an actual real game. I don't care if people hate it. People who hate it never played it. And it's so funny because the people who legitimately tried it after they saw me talk about it, they ended up messaging me and they're like, yo, this game's actually really good. It is. It is really good. The second one's probably the best one. Archangelus with a 2. Thank you for all your hard work, Hypnotic. Hey, no worries. Thank you for always hanging out, man. I appreciate that. Andrew with a 4.99. Hey, boss, just want to wish you a Merry Christmas. May the fruits of your labor return tenfold this new year. Shout out to Andrew. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Genuinely, I appreciate that. Retro Meister with a 5. If anyone wants to be part of it, you just need a copy of Tron Evolution, games for Windows to run it online, and your Xbox username to sign on. Good information. Thank you, Retro. Karate Werewolf becomes a member all on his own. Shout out. And then Ron DFK for 9 months. If mediums can break with the dead, imagine what a large can do. Also, 9 months. Let's fucking go. Shout out to Ron DFK. Thank you so much for 9 months of legendary status. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Also, by the way, nice joke. Thank you, man. Over on Rumble, we got a couple on Rumble. They've been going a little busy on Rumble, man. Look at them. Active. Let's see. We got Dietrich Connick with a membership. Thank you so much. We got Adam Juma with $1. Sniper Wolf got caught in court filings. What? In court filings for what? Oh, for like faking video games? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't really follow that kind of nonsense. We got Raptor Kratos with a 2. Okay, Crash Holly will always be the 400-pound hardcore champion, not Mick. Fair. What's up, Will the fans? What's up, Jay Viper? Panther says, I sent you all 3 Cat Quest games, and that's why you're a legend, Panther. That's why you're a legend. DJ Connick gives another membership. Thank you, DJ Connick. Adam Jubin, doesn't matter if they reject, the higher bid wins. Well, we're going to find out. That Warner Brothers deal is highly suspicious. Adam Jubin with $1. The FTC will reject the bid of Netflix. Netflix controls online streaming, which will make it a monopoly. I don't know about that. We've seen the FTC do some weird shit. Gray the Merchant with $1. Hypno, you right. Legally, Warner Brothers needs to explore all options. If they don't, they are more likely going to expose themselves to lawsuits from shareholders. Can't wait for the shit show to happen. It's going to be a weird one, I think. Adam Jibba with $1. Starfield would like a word with that idiot. True. Abhorrent Soul with a 10. Where's the game's not finished graph? Smash JT equals novice level. Kata equals intermediate level. Atreus equals expert level of games never completed. Damn, so you're putting Atreus above Smash in that regard? You know what? That's actually fair. That's actually fair. I'm not going to lie to you. That's actually fair. Because Atreus be on some bullshit. Atreus be like, yeah, I'm going to play XYZ game. And then he'll stream it like once or twice and then give up on it. And then go back to some multiplayer shooter. He's constantly fighting the casual in him. It's crazy. It really is. Yo, Cassie is in here. She says, much love, y'all. Still fighting off the sick. Shout out to Cassie. Hope you feel better. We just went over my totally don't play video games 2025 Steam replay. That was pretty fun. Gray the Merchant with $1 just used the family share. Deep Rock Galactic was in my brother's library. There goes my soul. Also, Diablo 4 Paragon 50 after getting $25 deal. I folded Lightning Sorcerer. I also actually the recent season I was playing a Lightning Sorcerer as well, ironically. So there you go. I think Paragon level. I think I'm Paragon level like 110 or 120 or something like that. Something like that. Cassie says, my Steam replay is hilarious. Oh, you just know Cassie got the Gooner games on there. You just know she got maximum furry Gooner games on there. Deadeye's Lock with $1. What does DSP and Democrats have in common besides their money fraud records? Their accountability runs faster than women hitting a wall. Sounds about accurate. Blackguard for 12 months. I have a terrible fear of tsunamis. How bad is it? It comes in waves. God damn it. Ron DFK with a 2. Motto of Insomnia Olympics. You snooze, you lose. Oh, motto. I said motto. Lol. That was such a spick in me saying motto. Motto. The motto of the Insomnia Olympics. You snooze, you lose. There you go. Nailed it. Sometimes I fight the inner spick in me too. Okay. Like it is what it is. All right. Listen, we're caught up on everything. Oh, no, we're not. Because this fucking guy, for a legendary 29 months of legendary status, says the last thing anyone wants is the Looney Tunes version of Cuties, with gay Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny embracing his cross-dressing and becoming trans. Bro, that sounds terrible. That sounds awful. Like, genuinely awful. Please, I do not want that image in my mind again. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Will the fans. All right, boys. Really quick, we're going to cover this last little topic, but I just want you guys to remember that this topic is going to be made into a video, so please support the videos. I don't know what it is, but I'm getting felted on the last video. I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting killed. Oh, hold on. It jumped from 10 out of 10 to 8 out of 10. Oh, is it starting to grow some legs? Who knows? We'll see. Anyway. All right, let's talk about Larian. So, I'm going to cover this part, okay? So, just to give you guys a little bit of context, Larian Studios is the next target for the journalist attack. Remember how we were talking about the journalists and how I don't care what they have to say unless it's relevant to a video? Well, this is what I mean, right? And I'm not calling out any specific journalists because, to be fair, they're kind of all doing it, right? The journalists have made AI their next moral target, which is basically you either stand with us regarding AI or you're against us regarding AI, right? And we have seen, how many studios have we seen over the last week or 2 weeks have to make statements about AI? It's been a lot. There's a lot of studios that have been having to say something about AI, right? So Larian is no different. Larian has openly stated that they use generative AI, right? And they use it in a way as a tool, which is the way it's supposed to be used. And they use it with their concept artists to help them brainstorm. And, very minimal. They still hire a lot of concept artists, and they still hire a lot of artists in general. Between artists and concept artists, they have almost 100 artists on their team. That's a lot. Just for artists, that's a lot of fucking artists, right? So they clearly still have a lot of human element to their video games. It's not like they're making a 100% AI generated video game. However, the moral panic and the journalists are trying to make it seem as if it's equivalent to, oh, these guys are using generative AI. Oh my God, it's going to be AI slop now. Anyway, so it got so bad that Sven Vick over at Larian had to make a statement. Okay, he had to make a statement regarding this. He ends up quote tweeting a Baldur's Gate or a GameStop article with a headline that reads, Baldur's Gate 3 developers embrace machine learning for tasks that nobody wants to do. I don't think that sounds necessarily very bad. Here's what he says. Holy fuck, guys, we're not pushing hard for or replacing concept artists with AI. We have a team of 72 artists, of which 23 are concept artists, and we are hiring more artists. The art they create is original, and I'm very proud of what they do. I was asked explicitly about concept art and our use of generative AI. I answered that we use it to explore things. I didn't say we use it to develop concept art. The artists do that, and they are indeed world-class artists. We use AI tools to explore references, just like we use Google in art books. At the very early ideation stages, we use it as a rough outline for composition, which we replace with original concept art. There is no comparison. I talked about how we use ML here if you would like to know more. We've hired creatives for their talent, not for their ability to do what a machine suggests, but they can experiment with these tools to make their lives easier. Guys, I mean, that is like, that's literally it. That's literally it. So they're utilizing it as a tool to speed up development, to allow the concept artists to have ways to brainstorm faster, do things faster. But at the end of the day, all the art is replaced by the concept artist's own hands. I feel like this is the perfect explanation. But can I just say something really quick? They really don't have to explain a fucking thing to these people. All they have to do is do what the retailers are doing, which is saying, hey, yeah, we use generative AI. At least be honest, be upfront with people. And that's it. AI is a tool, and everybody is using it as a tool. And some other people are using it as a crutch, where they're replacing it with, they're replacing real people with AI. Regardless, at the end of the day, as long as we know that it's in it, then the players have the option to decide whether or not they want to buy it, knowing that it's in it. That's it. That's it. They're focused on making a good video game. And I'm telling you, and I've said this before, right now, people have a certain idea about what generative AI is, and they equate it with slop. And it very well may be slop, right? But if it ever comes a time where generative AI and video games that are made using generative AI, if it ever gets to a point where it's high quality, enjoyable, and it's a fun video game, nobody's going to care about it. The whole moral panic behind it is going to completely disappear. Guaranteed. A lot of the moral panic right now regarding generative AI is being fueled by the gaming media, because they themselves are currently, it's projection. They themselves are utilizing AI in their articles. They've been caught using AI in their articles. And they're over here trying to make these studios all bend the knee to whether or not they're going to use AI or not. They're trying to turn it into this big moral conversation. Oh, if you use AI, well, that's just evil. You're replacing people with a machine. And of course, in their mind, they think it's okay if they do it because they're not replacing themselves. That's basically it, right? So they think it's okay for themselves to use AI because at the end of the day, they're not replacing themselves. They're not firing themselves. So there's no moral ambiguity there. But when it comes to other people, suddenly now everybody's got to care. Oh, you know? So, and again, I want people to understand, even the Expedition 33 developers openly admitted that they use generative AI as a means for like concept art and stuff like that, like trying to get ideas. Even they use generative AI, and they just swept the Game Awards. They had the #1 most loved game all year for the most part. So I'm going to dive into this a little bit more tomorrow for the video tomorrow. But I just want you to understand, guys, that this is not going to be the end. There's going to be multiple studios that are going to be targeted by these people, and they're going to try to turn this into another moral panic over AI or no AI. And they're going to demand that these studios answer their questions about AI. And then they're going to demand, if the studio uses AI, that they make a statement against AI. They're going to start demanding all kinds of shit. Remember what we saw with the masks, right? With the journalists and all these people were saying, oh, it's just a piece of cloth. Wear it. Why don't you want to wear it? Don't you care about grandma? Don't you care about grandma? You're going to kill grandma? They're going to turn it into the same thing. They're going to be like, well, don't you care about people's rights? Don't you care about people losing their jobs? Don't you care? Don't you care? They're gonna turn it into this whole big fucking thing. And it's all going to be about moral policing. That's literally all it is. These people love trying to tell other people what to do. They love trying to control what you can do, what you can say, what you can think. And this is just their new way of doing it. So all I got to say is there's nothing wrong with knowing whether or not a video game uses AI. I've said that before. Generative AI specifically. There's nothing wrong with that. But once you know, that should be it. This whole moral policing bullshit around AI and trying to make these people, seem like terrible human beings because they're using generative AI however they want to use it, that shit's fucking cringe, bro. It's absolute bullshit. Nobody cares. Nobody actually genuinely cares. And it's only these people that wanted to care. They wanted to care. They wanted to gain so much hype and backlash over it that they're hoping people side with them and be like, yeah, don't you care about people? Nobody cares, bro. Let's stop. I guarantee you Divinity is going to be a banger of a video game. Speaking of, I was going to go over this in my video, but do I still have it up? Yes, I do. Speaking of, so Larian Studios shared details about their next project for Divinity, and it aims to elevate everything they've achieved so far. This is described as their most ambitious RPG yet. It will be even larger in scope than Baldur's Gate 3. The game is going to remain a firmly turn-based video game featuring co-op multiplayer and is being built on a brand new engine designed to address past technical challenges. Development has been underway for 2 years already and is now in full production, with the team targeting a shorter cycle of 3 to 4 years, a healthier pace compared to previous projects. And an early access release is most likely, though not yet committed to, and is unlikely before 2027. So they're doubling down and tripling down on turn-based combat. They're going to bring us what you would expect from Divinity, but more. And that's exactly what people want. So I'm looking forward to this game. I'm excited for it. Can't wait to check it out. I got to dive back into Divinity Original Sin and Original Sin 2 just to get more of a refresher. And because they say, it kind of, you don't have to, but it kind of ties in. So definitely going to dive into that in 2026. And it's going to be badass. At this point, I think we're going to get Divinity before we're going to get Elder Scrolls 6. I'm just being real. I think that's going to be the case. So we'll find out. All right, boys. If you want to know the rest, check out tomorrow's video. I would appreciate it. Speedy Cake, what if regarding Adamfall, I think they have a DLC either released or releasing soon. I will look into that. If I find anything, I will let you know. Dash Attack, what a 2. The next Divinity will be better than Elder Scrolls 6. I would say that it's probably going to be better at release for sure. 100%. Although if Elder Scrolls was smart, they would allow modding so that that game can have a long life. But again, it all depends on Todd Howard, which we all know he's full of shit. Toby says, I mean, after that shit show that was Starfield, yeah, I could see that. Yeah, that sounds about right. Starfield was such a fucking disappointment. And it's crazy because they had such a massive player base because the hype was real for Starfield. The hype was absolutely real. And people just completely checked out. All right. We're caught up on everything. Thank you guys so much for the insane support. We're about to do the waifu battle. Don't go just yet. Before you leave, a couple of things. Number one, thank you guys for the insane support lately on the videos. I'm going to link this video in case you guys did not see it. Go check out this video. It got buried by the algorithm. It's about the upcoming Hollow Knight Silksong expansion, and it's also covering a whole bunch of other things regarding Hollow Knight, the attacks the game had because it was too cheap, and how the DLC, the expansion, is going to be free, which is even more insulting to the AAA gaming industry and also the indie gaming industry, to be honest with you. They're not going to like that too much. And also, thank you guys for the insane support lately. Again, we are currently at nearing 108,000 subscribers. You know, it's funny. When I first started this brand new video format that I've been working on and trying to improve upon and make interesting, when I first started this video format, I was at 104,000 subscribers, and we have nearly gained 4,000 subscribers in a month after changing the video format. So I appreciate you guys for helping me and helping the channel grow as we go into the new year. Greatly appreciate that. It means a lot to me. You guys are fucking awesome, man. I think we will definitely, with this new video format, I think we have the ability to truly grow this channel to pretty high places, I think, next year. So we'll see how that goes. But thank you guys. And the same level of work that I put into the videos, I'm currently working on changing up the live streaming format. Once I have more details, obviously I will showcase them to you guys. Like I said, man, we got a lot that we got working on right now. So I appreciate it. All right, man. We are gonna do the waifu battle now. We are not quite. Are we at tier? We are at tier 1. Yeah, we are at tier 1. We hit tier 1, so we're at 520 tier 1s in a row. Thank you guys so much. We're trying to hit 209 tier 2s in a row. So we're gonna do the waifu battle. Let's go. Yes, Hypnocast is gonna come back with 16 times the detail. That is correct, but without the bugs. All right, boys. The waifu battle is here. Now, if you guys missed the last waifu battle, we had a little bit of an upset. Not really. It really wasn't an upset. But it was still interesting. We crowned a brand new champion, and it is none other than the one and the only legendary 2B. Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. That's right. This was her first waifu battle win. Her first one. I wasn't even aware that this was her first waifu battle win, but she finally won the belt. So now that she's the champion, it's time to go over the rules of engagement before we bring out the challenger that I think is going to shock a lot of people. Rule number 1. All super chats during the waifu battle will count towards a particular waifu, but the only way that it is going to count is if you put the name of the waifu in the super chat first. You got to put the name first. If you do not put the name of the wife in the super chat first, then it will not count. It does not matter how big they are. If you super chat after the fact and you put the name of the waifu that you forgot to put the first time first, then I will make it count. Rule number 2. You can vote for any waifu regardless of who's on the screen. It doesn't matter. You can vote for the challenger, who you're about to find out, or you can vote for the champion, who is to be. It doesn't matter who's on screen at the time. Last but not least, after the second waifu comes off screen, I'm going to do a 30-second countdown. After that 30-second countdown, no more super chats are going to count. It doesn't matter how big they are. The last super chat that shows up on my screen will be the one that counts. So please, if you guys are going to vote, vote early and vote hard, ladies and gentlemen. Do we understand the rules? We don't understand a fucking thing. Let's be real. Let's be real. All right, boys, listen. This is going to be an interesting one, okay? This is going to be a real interesting one. Because, how do I put this? Because, I have a theory. My theory is that every time there's a waifu that is highly requested, she almost never wins. She almost never wins, right? So today I figured, you know what? Let's see if we could test this theory and bring out a waifu that has been so heavily requested that it's just like literally so requested that if she doesn't win, I'm going to flip a table. All right, boys. The challenger that's going to go up against 2B is going to be none other than the one and the only Risha Mao from the Trails series. Ladies and gentlemen, a highly requested to an annoying level waifu. Let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. Is it going to be Risha Mao or is it going to be good old 2B? Let's find out, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find out. Let's find out. Yes, she's finally in the waifu battle for the people that kept losing their fucking minds. They kept telling me, bring her into the waifu battle. Bring her into the waifu battle. And look, almost nobody knows who it is. Guarantee she loses. Oh my God, bro. I swear. I swear. Jason Alator for 21 months says, I haven't looked at my 2025 review yet, but here is the 21 months. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yamato with a 2 says, Rishia Mao, baby. Thank you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Blackguard with a 2 says 2B. Thank you so much, Blackguard. I appreciate that. And then we got Deadeye's Lock with a 2 for Rishia Mao over on Rumble. And then D Draconic for a 2 says, Rishia Mao, let's test that theory. Well, I'm just saying, right now, it looks like my point has been proven. My point has been proven. Here's what I'll say. This is the #1 voted waifu in the Trails series. If you guys have never played the Trails video games, this is the #1 voted waifu in the Trails series. So think about that. Why don't you Google her if you're unsure? We got Beautiful Zexel with a 5 says Rishia Mao is to be destined. Nice. Right now, almost zero engagement for Rishia Mao. All this hype, all these people who are like, bring Rishia Mao into the waifu battle and I will vote crazy for her. Never happens. It almost never happens, boys. Almost never happens. But I do appreciate the ones that have voted so far. Thank you guys for staying true to your word. I do see the love. I do see the love. Yamato says everyone here is uncultured, Hypnotic. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We got Ron DFK with a 2. Rishia, not to be, go away, Shakespeare. Fair enough. Fair enough. And then we got Hickory Excalibur with a 999 says to be or not to be. Both are good, but I'm going to choose to be. Well, thank you for saving 2B from being banned, by the way. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We got Blackguard with a 5. Rishia Mao, I do like a brand new first appearance waifu. This is her first appearance. Yes, brand spanking new waifu. That's another thing, too. People are like, oh, bring us some new blood. I don't want to vote on the same waifu. Okay. I brought you some new blood. And now people are being shy. So this is why I keep bringing back mega champions. We got Dragon with a 5 says to be. Zubi Zubi to be. Heard this as jingle for a commercial. Nice. Very nice. Thank you, Dragon. All right, boys. Rishia Mao is about to come off screen. She's about to come off screen, ladies and gentlemen. And now it's time to bring out the current Waifu Battle champion, who is none other than the legendary 2B, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. Is it going to be 2B or is it going to be Rishia Mao? Let's find out. Jonarthis with a 10 says Rishia Mao. I don't know who she is, but she is cute. That's a fair enough vote. That's definitely a fair enough vote. We got Beautiful Zexel with a 5 says Rishia Mao. How can you not vote for her after showing that picture? And I'm not even a Trails fan. Well, I mean, you guys might win just because the 2B voters are being a little bit light tonight. So you guys just might get an easy win for yourselves. We'll see. I don't think there's going to be much of a challenge from the 2B voters. But you're going to need a little bit more of a lead if you want to protect yourself from one singular chair shot. Real GDR with a 5. Fearin is the... Oh, my God, bro. Fearin is all the cock sleeve that I need. Bring her out. Let's make it a 3-way. Oh, my God, bro. GDR needs to repent, and he needs to repent like yesterday. We got Mass with a 2B since I can't have the femboy. 9S. Oh my God, bro. Mass hysteria. You're crazy, bro. You're crazy, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So far, this is a very interesting waifu battle. Risha might just win due to 2B getting light amount of votes. You guys might not even have to vote hard for her to win. That's actually going to be really interesting. Although it would be ultimate troll to get Risha to lose after people begged for me to put her in the waifu battle for like 6 months. People begged for her to be in the waifu battle for literally like 6 months or longer. D Draconic with a 2 on Rumble says Risha Mao, just like that. Fair enough, fair enough. We got to be closer and closer to tier 2. We're probably like $40 away, $30 away, something like that. Joel says, slowly battle waifu very slow. Creepier is feeding the ducks already. Does that mean that you think it's going to be a win? Yamato says, at least you put her up, Hypnotic. That's what matters. See, I do listen. I do listen. I just thought she would be stomping 2B right now. Felstaff with a 5 says, Risha Mao, thanks for a new game series to try out in the Trails series. Yeah, no problem. Oh my God, that's pineapple pizza. Ew. Ew, come on, what are we doing? No problem. No problem. All good, Felstaff. Thank you for the 5. Hickory Excalibur. There it is. There it is, right there. Hickory Excalibur throwing it in. A 1999 banger for 2B. And now I believe 2B is either in the lead or basically caught up. So it looks like Risha is not going to win this as easily as she probably thought. And now we're going to find out exactly what's going to go down. Here we go, boys. It's about to get interesting. Or maybe there won't be any chair shots like last night. There was no chair shots yesterday, so we'll see. All right, who's going to win this waifu battle? It's very close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Holy fucking shit!
Waifu Battle Belt is mine!
Holy shit, 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 shit.
Oh my God. Guys, what just happened? Wait, hold on. I need to catch up on that. Hold on. Wait. Dart Dimos with a 1999 banger for Rufus Mao. I hate you for that. I hate you for that. Obviously, that's for Risha. Thank you so much. And then we got Valkyria Winter with a $50 mega banger for 2B. Can have a Futa extra. Enjoy, indeed. Enjoy that Futa 2B. Bro, he rhymed it. Valkyria Winter rhymed it. Oh my God, man. Thank you, Valkyria Winter. I appreciate that very much. And then Fallen Angel would attend to be or not to be. Also, D-Lit someday? Probably. I could probably do that. We'll see. We'll see. You never know who's going to show up, especially after today. And then this fucking guy. Chaotic Holy. Just dropped a $200 Red Boy Ultra Hyper Banger for Risha Mao, and says, almost fell asleep before you said the magic word. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. We're going to get back to that. Real GDR for a 2 says, fearing for my wiener win. Jesus. And then we got Hickory Excalibur with another 19.99 says, to be, let's brawl, people. You definitely got your wish. Yo, you definitely got your wish, Hickory Excalibur. Holy shit. And then Deidre came in on Rumble with a 2 for Risha Mao. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Holy fuck. Panthera's $20 banger. Unfortunately, did not count. And it says to be or not to be. Thank you so much, Panther. I appreciate you, brother. Sincerely. Legendary vote. Did not come in time. It was right at the very end. But I appreciate it. All right, mods. Count it up. Chaotic Holy. I need to know what clips you want, my man. I need to know what clips you want, Chaotic Holy. 2 clips. 2 clips for the legendary $200 Ultra Red Boy Hyperbanger. Fucking insanity. This guy heard Risha Mao and he woke the fuck up. He was like, oh, elves and fairies. He says elves and fairies. All right, consider it done.
All right, boys, we got another Red Boy Hyperbanger. Let's bring the ladies in.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Legendary $200 fucking hyperbanger from Chaotic Holy. Thank you so much, my man. I genuinely appreciate it. The numbers are in. And as expected, we got Risha Mao at $241.73 against 2B at a solid $102.08, which means the winner and the new Waifu Battle champion on her first appearance is none other than the one and the only Risha Mao, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, man. Damn. And he says that was his first YouTube donation. Holy fuck, Chaotic Holy. You have your name is perfect right now, Chaotic. That is amazing. Damn. I'm sure there are some people coping and seething. Some.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
And that's going to be it for the Waifu Battle. Ladies and gentlemen, Rishia Mao is going to go backstage, but she will face off against another waifu tomorrow. Hypnocast, 9 p.m. Eastern. Do not miss it. Do not miss it. All right, boys, listen, we caught up on everything. Thank you guys so much for an amazing stream today. I had a lot of fun going over my Steam replay to go over all the video games that, honestly, a lot of them we played together, because we obviously, most of them were on Griffcast. A lot of them were on Griffcast. So it was cool to kind of go down memory lane and to also go over video games that I played off stream as well. It was a lot of fun. Hope you guys had a fantastic Steam replay as well. I'll be looking at some of yours that you post. And yeah, thank you guys for liking, commenting, spamming the chat, super chatting, gifting memberships, everything. I appreciate it. And shout out to the Hypno Mods for doing what they do every single day. I appreciate you guys as well. And I will see all of you on the next one. Go check out the video, by the way, that I released. Please go help out the video any way that you can. I would greatly appreciate it. Actually, I'm going to link it really fast right now. I'm going to link it really fast because it's gaining legs. I don't know why it's gaining legs, but it is. It is gaining legs. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Or if you want to watch it again, watch it again. And I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, go be bigots and go be gooners. Bye.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men. And I got news for you. That means you
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Her dog, or her cat, was named Vagina. Vagina.
Put a ticket in, make her gay. Suck it, yeah, don't put a ticket in, make her lady gay. Fuck it, yeah, put a ticket in, make her gay. It means put a chicken in a queenie and make her fucking gay. Fucking pronouns! Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day California shit! Cause that's all we fucking know! Cause we're boring! We're so fucking Get it right!
At the touch of the black man, I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life.